The Trail, KHYY FM, and also tonight on KNEB.TV, Allo Channel 15 here in Scottsbluff. Well, for the Lady Bearcats, they come in with a record of 6-1. They started off the season winning the Western Conference tournament as they defeated Alliance 69-31, Mitchell 58-47. Then in the championship game, a comeback win for Scottsbluff as they defeated Chadron 41-40. Then they were up in Gillette, Wyoming last weekend where they went 1-1. They defeated Campbell County, but then lost to Cody, Wyoming for their only loss so far this season. 52-47 was the final score there. And this past Tuesday, they defeated Gering here at home, 55-48. And then last night on the road in Chadron, they defeated the Cardinals, 57-39. Scottsbluff led 30-14 at halftime. They outscored Chadron in the first quarter, 12-6, 18-8 in the second quarter. As we said, 30-14 at halftime. Then Scottsbluff in the second half, outscoring Chadron 16-14 in the third. Both teams with 11 points in the final quarter. It was 46-28 Scottsbluff at the end of three as the Lady Bearcats go on to defeat Chadron last night on the road in Chadron 57-39. We'll come back and tell you about the St. Thomas More Cavaliers from Rapid City, South Dakota after this timeout on the Platte Valley Company's pregame show.
At 21st Century Equipment, we're proud to introduce the new Build Your Own tool. Build the John Deere you've been wanting and see how affordable it really is. Visit 21stcenturyequipment.net to build your own compact utility tractor, mower, or gator. It's easy to add implements, attachments, and view financing options. Build the exact tractor for your needs at a price you can afford, all from the comfort and safety of home, with the new Build Your Own tool at 21stcenturyequipment.net.
And Jeff Kelly back here at Scottsbluff High School as we're getting set for the start of this girls game. The first game of our double header here this afternoon. The boys game will follow. Well, for the St. Thomas More Cavaliers out of Rapid City, South Dakota, they come in with a record of 2-0 on the year. Their two wins, they started out on December 11th and took on Cody, Wyoming, a team that the Scottsbluff Lady Bearcats lost to. They defeated Cody 49-29, and then the next day they took on Thunder Basin, Wyoming, and those games actually were in that same Gillette tournament that Scottsbluff was in, and they defeated Thunder Basin 61-51 in that contest. So today, taking on Scottsbluff here in Scottsbluff, then they will be in action one more time before the holiday break as they will take on Hill City. And that game will be on the road in Hill City, and then they will come back after the first of the year and start action again on January the 2nd. So it'll be St. Thomas More against the Scottsbluff Lady Bearcats at 6-1 against 2-0 on the season. And we will come back and take a look at the starting lineups for both these teams as this is the Platte Valley Company's pregame show on 106.9 The Trail and on KNEB.TV.
Exceptional care, right here at home. That's the mission of Morrill County Community Hospital. Morrill County Community Hospital is a 20-bed critical access hospital that owns and operates clinics throughout Bridgeport, including specialty outreach clinics and Morrill County Home Health Clinic, as well as Chimney Rock Medical Center, located in Bayard. Our dedicated team is committed to you and our community every time at Morrill County Community Hospital, Bridgeport, Nebraska.
Many people count on space heaters and electric blankets to help stay warm in the winter. Here are a few safety tips. Space heaters need space all around them. Only buy space heaters that are tested and labeled by a national recognized facility. Before using a space heater or electric blanket, inspect the cord for cracks or warm spots. Finally, turn off electric blankets when not in use. Space heaters and electric blankets can provide needed comfort or can be deadly if not used with care. So use caution this winter season. This message is brought to you by Chimney Rock Public Power District, your touchstone energy partner, the power of human connections.
And welcome back to Scottsbluff High School as we're getting set for the first game of our doubleheader here this afternoon as the Scottsbluff girls and boys play host this afternoon to the St. Thomas More Cavaliers out of Rapid City, South Dakota. Let's take a look at our starting lineups, and they look this way. For St. Thomas More, they will start Jenna Jacobson, a 5'3 senior, Haley Timmer, a 5'11 senior, Scarlett Grimshaw, a 5'5 sophomore, Reese Ross, a 6-foot sophomore, and the final starter for St. Thomas More will be Marin Duffy, 5'10, and a junior. The head coach for St. Thomas More on the girls' side is Brandon Candelin. For the Scottsbluff Lady Bearcats, coming in with a record of 6-1, currently riding a 2-game winning streak. They will start this way. It'll be Mariah Vila, a 5'3 junior, Callie Wright, a 5'5 senior. Her sister Izzy Wright will also be in the starting lineup this afternoon, a 5'4 senior, Shane Willits, a 5'5 sophomore, and rounding out the starting five for the Scottsbluff Lady Bearcats here this afternoon, it'll be Jamison Howard, a 5'9 senior. Of course, we'll see Peyton Burde in the lineup this afternoon, Quincy Johnson, and the outside threat for the Lady Bearcats, Anna Kelly, who had 6 threes in that championship game in the Western Conference tournament versus Shadron. So Anna Kelly, definitely a threat coming off the bench. Anna Kelly is a 5'4 sophomore. Lady Bearcats head coach is Dave Bolish, and brings his team in with a 6-1 record and riding a 2-game winning streak. And for the Lady Bearcats, this will be their final game here, the first part of the season. They will go into the holiday break, and then their next action, they will be at the Hastings Holiday Tournament, and that will be on the 29th and 30th of December in Hastings. So there's the lineup for both teams, the starters, and we're about ready for the opening tip. Let's take our final timeout here on the Platte Valley Company's pregame show, and we'll come back with the opening tip from Scottsbluff High School after this timeout.
Hi, I'm Michelle Perkins of Remax Regency. After branching out, I've returned home to my roots, to the land from which I came and my family has held for 5 generations.
Michelle truly understands what home means and treats you like family as she guides you through the buying and selling process, bringing the latest pricing tools that are not currently being used in this area to sell your home at the highest price in the least amount of time, and to ensure that you do not overpay when buying.
So just give me a call, kick back, Remax, and settle down.
The holidays are a time to connect with family, with friends, with each other. After a busy year, the holidays are the perfect time for laughing together, playing together, talking together, and celebrating together. Spend time this holiday season connecting with the people that mean the world to you, and let Allo take care of the connectivity.
And welcome back to Scottsbluff High School as we get set for the first of 2 games here on 106.9 The Trail and KHYYFM.com, and also on KNEB.TV here this afternoon on Allo Channel 15 and Mobius Channel 1500, as the Scottsbluff girls will wrap up the first part of their season with this game here this afternoon against the Cavaliers out of St. Thomas More. Last night we had some action for you as we will pause for our national anthem. And our national anthem here this afternoon prior to the start of this game on the girls' side between Scottsbluff and St. Thomas More. Started to tell you about some of the action that last night. Of course, the Scottsbluff girls and boys were up in Chadron, taking on Chadron, both the girls and the boys winning. And last night in Ogallala, Nebraska, Gehring was on the road, and the girls came away with a win over the Ogallala girls, and that win broke a 4-game losing streak for the Lady Bulldogs as they defeated Ogallala 49-38 was the final score there. Gehring opened up a 10-point lead in the second quarter and in the third quarter, and they went on to get that win 49-38. The boys not so lucky as they dropped one to Ogallala to drop to 1-6 on the year as the Gehring boys lose it 79-50 as in that game in the second quarter, Gehring came back to tie it at 22. They took a brief lead with 1:54 left before the end of the first half at 24-22, but a 7-0 run by Ogallala. They open up a 29-24 lead and led 31-27 at half. And it was 58-39 Ogallala at the end of 3. And in the fourth quarter, Ogallala opened up a 30-point advantage and went on to remain undefeated on the year at 4-0, while Gehring, the boys, they dropped to 1-6 on the season. Final game for both the Gehring girls and boys until they will play in the holiday tournament in Hershey, Nebraska. So Jamison Howard will jump it up against Reese Ross, and we're underway here from Scottsbluff High School. Timmer into the paint, loses the handle on the ball, and a quick turnover gives the ball to the Lady Bearcats. They're in the home white uniforms here tonight. Red letters and numbers trimmed in black. St. Thomas More in the road blues with white letters and numbers as Moore sets up full court pressure. Avila will bring it up the right side with the right-handed dribble. Clearing out, down in the corner. Out on top, here's Howard with it. Quickly left side, into the corner to right. Quickly back the other way, stopping at the free throw line is Izzy Wright. Outside to Emma Foote, who's in the starting lineup. She misses the jumper, and St. Thomas More has it the other way as Timmer has it tipped away. Howard has it. Here's Avila with the deep three, count it! Mariah Avila with a three-pointer. Makes it 3-0 Scottsbluff. Jacobson, St. Thomas More works with it on the left side. Inside the arc is Ross. She'll put it on the floor. Ball tipped away. Duffy picks it up. She'll launch from inside the arc. Off the mark. Long rebound. Comes down to Howard. Outlet to Callie Wright. Get it ahead to Mariah Avila. Top of the key. There's Izzy Wright with it. Working it to the right side, now looking to the left side, now in the corner. Here's Wright, one dribble. Back to Callie. Howard from left to right around the arc. Avila will pull it out, reset the offense for Scottsbluff with 6.5 minutes left first quarter. Another deep three. Avila high arcing shot off the mark as Emma Foote pulls down the rebound. She'll put up the shot off the glass, but she'll go to the line to shoot two. As the foul was on Jenna Jacobson, that'll be her first. Team's first, and that puts Emma Foote at the free throw line. And a change from the starters. We had Shane Willits as a starter, but Emma Foote in there in the starting lineup for the Lady Bearcats here this afternoon. Foote off on both free throws, and Reese Ross comes down with it, loses the handle in the backcourt, but Timmer picks it up. Gets it ahead to Duffy. Inside they go to Timmer, and Timmer off the glass. 3-2. Scottsbluff leading by one as Avila brings it into the offensive end. Scottsbluff from right to left here in this first half. Dribble in the corner by Howard out on top. Avila looked at the three, didn't take it. Now she'll put it on the floor, on the wing, left side, looking inside for right. Bounce outside. Howard back to Avila, free throw line. Emma Foote driving, splitting defenders off the glass and in. Emma Foote with her first two of the game. 5-2 Scottsbluff. Pressure by Scottsbluff. They turn it over. Avila bounce pass down low to Howard. Kick out Emma Foote. Foote driving left side off the glass. Doesn't go. But Emma draws the foul. And she will go to the free throw line for the second time here in this first quarter. Reese Ross picks up the personal foul. That'll be her first. Second on the Cavaliers. First one up and good by Emma Foote. Missed her first two when she was at the line just less than a minute ago. Second one on the way. That one rattles in for Emma Foote. She's got 4 first quarter points. Scottsbluff on top by 5, 7-2 here with 5:22 left. First half, Grimshaw drives baseline. And the ball's knocked out of her hands. And Peyton Berta, Anna Kelly, and Sabrina Harsh checking in for the Lady Bearcats. As St. Thomas More will inbound the ball underneath their own basket as they work left to right here in this first half. As Grimshaw looking, they finally get it in. Work it with Jacobson. She's got it on the right side on the dribble, hounded by Avila. Dribbles to the left side on the weave. Timmer double teamed, looking. She'll bounce it to Jacobson. Inside, they go to Duffy into the paint. Duffy's shot goes and she's fouled. Duffy with the drive to the basket, the 5'10 junior. As the foul was on Peyton Berta. And she'll pick up her first, team's first. As Duffy converts on the traditional three-point play, she's got 3 in the game. And the count now 7-5. Lady Bearcats by 2. At the offensive end, Avila dribbles right side, takes it inside the arc. Kick it back out quickly. Anna Kelly on to check that. There's a 3, that time by Peyton Berta. Peyton Berta makes it 10-5, Scottsbluff. Driving is Timmer. Gives it off to Duffy. 3 ball on the way. And that one's up and good by Reese Ross. And that makes it 2, so it was 10-7. So Scottsbluff with the ball out of bounds at their offensive end. Triggered into Avila. They work it to Berta on the left wing. She'll bring it top of the key. Find Emma Foote. Foote on the dribble right side. Quickly left side Avila. The quick trigger didn't take the 3. Quickly. Low pass. Ball loose on the floor to Foote. You'll check that to Berta. And the held ball and the possession arrow will keep the ball at the Scottsbluff end. 3:59 left in the first quarter. 12-7. Scottsbluff. Avila into the front court. High post. Here's Harsh with it. Looking. She'll hand it to Avila. Mariah put it on the floor. Kick out back to Harsh. In the corner. Anna Kelly for 3. Count it. Anna Kelly. Her first 3 of the game. Scottsbluff by 8. Driving to the basket. Shot off the glass by Timmer. Doesn't go, but the rebound put back by Duffy is good. So Duffy will go to the free throw line for the second time here in this first quarter. As Peyton Berta picks up her second personal here quickly, and she'll come out of the game. Izzy Wright and Jamison Howard back in. Emma Foote also checking out for Scottsbluff as Duffy good on the traditional three-point play, and it's a 5-point ball game at 15-10. Lady Bearcats. Callie Wright into the corner to Anna Kelly, looking down low, and the pass intended for Harsh, knocked out of bounds. Keep it at the Bearcat end. Kelly to trigger the inbound, gets it into Harsh. Down low, double team, tries to put up a shot. And the ball turned over, and it'll be the Cavaliers' ball with 3:21 left here in the first quarter. 13. Now they've changed the score, 13-10. Scottsbluff. Jacobson into the front court. Right side bounce pass, finds Gabby Robbins, who's checked into the St. Thomas More lineup. Duffy with it out front, picked up by Harsh. She'll drive left side, put up the shot, counted, and she's fouled. As Mariah Vila taking the charge, but she gets called for blocking, and Duffy will be at the free throw line for the third time here in this first quarter. Reese Ross checking back in for St. Thomas More along with Scarlett Grimshaw. So Marin Duffy, a 5'10 junior, has converted on 2 straight three-point plays. And we're tied at 13 here with 3 minutes left. First quarter, Anna Kelly with it on the right wing, top of the key, finds Avila, quickly left side. Callie Wright puts it on the court. Back to Wright for a quick three. Off the mark. Rebound pulled down by St. Thomas More. Quickly the other way. As Timmer has it on the right side. Calling for the screen, doesn't get it. Here's Scarlett Grimshaw holding the ball. Be picked up by Howard, bounce down low, inside to Ross. Ross, cross court, Duffy with the baseline jumper, doesn't go. Battle for the rebound, Harsh battling down low. And the held ball. And the possession arrow will give it to St. Thomas More as Peyton Berta checks back into the Scottsbluff lineup. Grimshaw triggers it in, throws it over the head, but it'll be run down in the backcourt. Kick out, Duffy, cross-court pass, Grimshaw, driving, splits defenders, loses the handle, and we're going to have a blocking foul called. And Mariah Vila will pick up her second personal foul. And that'll be the second on her, fourth team foul on the Lady Bearcats as we're tied at 13. And Scarlett Grimshaw, a 5'5" sophomore, stepping to the line. First one rattles in and out. Well, our opening tip was brought to you by Papa Murphy's Pizza at 2801 Avenue B in Scottsbluff. It's love at 425 degrees, and don't forget to register for the Papa Murphy's Text Club for a sweet deal. Grimshaw with her first points of the game, and St. Thomas More takes a 14-13 lead here. 1:59 left in the first quarter, I should say, as Emma Foote driving, kick out, Jamison Howard for the three, off the mark. Rebound comes down to Haley Timmer, gets it ahead to Reese Ross. Reese Ross with her fifth point of the game. 16-13. St. Thomas More has taken the lead by 3. Pass tipped away. Reese Ross on the run out. Layup off the mark. Anna Kelly battling for the rebound. Stripped away, and Ross puts it back up and in. Reese Ross with back-to-back baskets for St. Thomas More, and it's 18-13. St. Thomas More lead. Anna Kelly. We'll check that right in the corner, out on top, Emma Foote. She'll pull it out, nearing the 1 minute mark here in the first quarter. Anna Kelly on the dribble out front, right side pass, Foote on the wing. Emma puts it on the floor. It's tied up. She'll get it outside to Callie Wright. Top of the key, Emma Foote one more time. 52 seconds left. Foote into the paint, and she's fouled. on her way to the basket. As the foul was on Grimshaw. That'll be the first on her, third team on St. Thomas More. Peyton Berta back into the Lady Bearcat lineup. Anna Kelly on the dribble out front. Finds Berta on the left wing. Cross-court pass quickly in the corner. Here's Berta with it. Berta on the wing. Down in the corner quickly to Emma Foote. On the wing, Emma puts it on the floor. Jump stop at the free throw line. Bounces baseline and finds Callie Wright, who can't convert on the layup. Jacobson the other way for the Cavaliers with 22 seconds left. Cross-court pass finds Candlin. Inside, they go down low. Ross, spin move against Emma Foote. And that shot up and in by Ross. 20-13. Shot at the Scottsbluff end, but Kelly gets a rebound. Putback doesn't go, and that ends the first quarter. At the end of one, it's St. Thomas More 20, Scottsbluff 13 on the West Coast scoreboard.
For the past 44 years, Platte Valley Vacuum and Sewing has been serving the Wyobraska area. That's quite a long time. At Platte Valley Vac and Sew, you'll find quality sewing machines, quilting and embroidery machines, even sergers, from name brands such as Pfaff and Baby Lock, both known for their well-made machinery. Keep in mind you'll receive one-on-one lessons with your machine purchase. Platte Valley Vac and Sew also offers a fine selection of 100% cotton quilting fabrics and a great selection of threads and notions to assist you in most any quilting or embroidery project you might have. For all your sewing machine quilting needs, stop by Platte Valley Vac and Sew, downtown Scottsbluff.
Back here at Scottsbluff High School as we get ready to start the second quarter of action, and St. Thomas More with a 20-13 lead here. Scottsbluff with the ball. Jamison Howard in the corner to Foote. Foote drives baseline, kick out. Anna Kelly, three on the way, in and out. Rebound comes down to St. Thomas More. Timmer on the push into the paint, goes up and under and lays it up and in. Timmer makes it 22-13. Lady Bearcats down by 9. Peyton Berta on the dribble right side. Now picks up her dribble, finds Emma Foote. Back outside, Berta deep three off the front iron. Wright pulls down the rebound to Anna Kelly with the quick trigger. Off the mark, rebound right in the hands of Jamison Howard. And Howard puts it up and in. 22-15. St. Thomas More, they've got the ball. Quickly to Haley Timmer, left side Jacobson. On the dribble, she'll bring it top of the key, picked up by Anna Kelly. To Candlin. Out on top, Timmer. Inside, they go to Duffy one more time against Berta. Turnaround in the paint, doesn't go, but Berta loses a handle on the rebound, and the ball will stay at the St. Thomas More end. Here comes Mariah Avila checking back in for the Lady Bearcats for Anna Kelly. Cavaliers to trigger the inbound baseline left at their offensive end. Looking, get it inside, quickly driving to the basket is Ross, but an offensive foul. And Ross picks up her second personal. Fourth team foul on St. Thomas More. Mariah Vila out front on the dribble to Jamison Howard. Howard takes it free throw line extended back to Peyton Berta. Berta will pull it out. Left side pass quickly to Vila. Stops top of the key to Callie Wright. Two dribbles, picks up her dribble. Right, Vila driving into the paint. The runner off the back iron. Rebound pulled down by Avila. Puts a shot back up too hard off the glass. Rebound comes down to Avila. Quickly to Emma Foote. Skip pass. Avila beyond the arc. Looks at the three. Doesn't take it. Quickly left side. Here's Howard with it. Pulls it out beyond the arc. Tough defense by St. Thomas More. Mariah Vila gets a screen from Foote. Can't use it. to Berta. Left side quickly into the corner. Back to Jamison Howard. Her three off the mark, but Wright battling for the rebound. And she's fouled. So the ball will stay at the Lady Bearcat end as Jenna Jacobson picks up her second personal foul, fifth team foul. That'll bring Gabby Robbins and Scarlett Grimshaw back into the Cavalier lineup. Foot to trigger the inbound at the Scottsbluff end. Toss out on top, comes to Avila. Puts it on the floor. Looking, left side pass. Here's Peyton Berta with it. Works it from left to right, top of the key. On right side pass, back to right, gets a screen at the free throw line, cut off there. Right to Avila, she's got it, spin move in the paint, takes it, nothing there. To right, or check that to Foot, inside the arc. And it comes up short. And it'll be St. Thomas More basketball, so they lead it 22-15 here. 5:07 left in the first half. Grimshaw calls out the offensive set for St. Thomas More. Timmer takes it from left to right to Robbins. Robbins on the left side, looks down low, finds Grimshaw. She can't convert the kick out to Duffy. Her jumper off the back iron. Long rebound comes down to Emma Foot. Up the right lane line, and a blocking foul called. And the foul was on Gabby Robbins. She'll pick up her first. That'll be the sixth team foul. And that will put Emma Foot, the 5'5 senior, at the free throw line for the Lady Bearcats, trying to cut into this 7-point advantage for St. Thomas More. Third trip to the free throw line for Emma Foot here in this first half. Anna Kelly and Izzy Wright back into the Lady Bearcat lineup for Callie Wright and Peyton Berta. Emma Foot, second free throw on the way. That one's long. And Gabby Robbins comes down with the rebound, calling out play number 2. Duffy with it, right side pass as they work it inside, down low. Timmer, kick out, back to Robbins. She will take it inside the arc. Shot too strong off the glass, gets her own rebound. Off balance shot doesn't go, and the rebound fought for. And the foul was on as we don't have 25 in our roster, trying to get that information, but it is her first personal, and that puts Jamison Howard at the free throw line for the Lady Bearcats. She misses the front end as St. Thomas More, the 7th team foul. Timmer on the right side, Duffy top of the key as they work it to the right side. Grimshaw inside, down low, and the basket doesn't go by Timmer, but she was fouled on the shot. And the foul was on Jamison Howard. She picks up her first. That'll be the 5th team on Scottsbluff. First free throw finds the bottom of the net. Second one on the way, in and out. That one won't bounce in. Sabrina Harsh comes down with the rebound. She'll give it up to Anna Kelly. Kelly into the front court. Stops, top of the key. Now dribbles right side. High post. Here's Sabrina Harsh with it. Looks down low. Finds right along the baseline. Kick out Jamison Howard. 3 that comes up short. Sabrina Harsh has it knocked out of her hand at the Lady Bearcat end. And the ball will remain with Scottsbluff as they work right to left here in this first half. Inbounds quickly to Anna Kelly. Out on top right quickly. Back to Avila. Right side 3. Too strong. Long rebound. Loose on the floor. And they're going to give it to St. Thomas More. As Wright battling with Gabby Robbins. They both go to the floor. They'll say Wright was the last one to touch it. It'll be St. Thomas More ball, leading 23-15. Grimshaw on the dribble. Avila gets a hand in there. Grimshaw rips it away. She'll drive right side and lay it up and in. St. Thomas More has opened up a 10-point lead here with 3:28 left. Pass intercepted. Looking inside, and Cavaliers will come the other way with it ahead to Duffy. Inside the arc, she'll look down low to Timmer. And Timmer fouled on the play. And Jamison Howard picks up her second personal. That'll be the 6th on Scottsbluff. Callie Wright, Emma Foote back into the Lady Bearcat lineup. And head coach Dave Bolish wants a timeout, a full timeout. We'll take it with him. 3:18 left first quarter, 25-15 St. Thomas More on the West Coast scoreboard.
You may look forward to spending the seasons with family in your home, but not when these critters come knocking on your door. That's where Benzel Pest Control saves the day. Family owned since 1976, we provide prompt, professional, and efficient services to keep your home or business safe and secure all year round.
With 3 generations and more than 4 decades of service to the Nebraska Panhandle and Southeast Wyoming, Benzel Pest Control is the only name in all seasons pest defense.
At Platte Valley Bank, we realize the way people want to bank in the future may be different than it has been. As comfort levels and desires vary by person, banking may be different for some, yet not for others. We offer the best of both worlds, a traditional banking experience with our friendly tellers and an online or mobile banking option with features that you can personalize and utilize anytime, anywhere you go. So you can bank how you want, when you want, and from where you want to. Platte Valley Bank.
3:18 left in the first half. St. Thomas More with a 10-point lead over Scottsbluff, 25-15, and St. Thomas More will inbound the ball. Grimshaw looking, 5-second call on, they just get it in. Look inside, find Timber down low, kick out to Duffy. Skip pass in the corner, Grimshaw on the right side. One dribble, pass kicked in the air. Scottsbluff picks up the loose ball to get it ahead to Wright, ahead to Emma Foote for a right side 3. Count it. Emma Foote with her first 3. 25-18. Lady Bearcats still trailing. Bringing it into the front court is Robbins. Grimshaw clear outside, cross-court pass. Back to Timmer, she's hounded by Harsh, and then Harsh commits the foul. And for Sabrina Harsh, that'll be her first. And both teams in the bonus now. 7th team foul on the Lady Bearcats. Reese Ross checking back in. And along with Duffy and Haley Timmer, a 5'11 senior, at the free throw line. Sinks the first one. (26-18). Timmer good on both free throws the last time she was at the line, and she's 4 for 4 from the line. Makes it 27-18. 2.5 minutes left here in the first half. Lady Bearcats with the ball at the offensive end. Avila pounds the dribble, looking outside. Finds Emma Foote. Left side pass. Callie Wright. Quickly from left to right. Avila will pull it out, reset the offense for the Lady Bearcats. And an offensive foul away from the ball as Sabrina Harsh commits the personal, and she very quickly picks up her second personal foul. Yeah. So Lady Bearcats give the ball back to St. Thomas More as the cross-court pass tipped in the air by Harsh. Jacobson runs it down. 3 ball on the way by Timmer, off the mark. Foote comes down with the rebound. Avila looks down low, finds Harsh. Put it in the corner, back to Avila. Spin move in the paint, cut off. Left side pass to Howard. Scottsbluff moves quickly to the right side as Callie Wright looks at three. Now she'll put it on the floor. Drive baseline, reverse layup. And Wright will draw the foul. And the foul was on Haley Timmer. She'll pick up her first. Number 25 for St. Thomas More is Jada Molman. Mistake, I had her as on the program. It said she was number 23. As Callie Wright with her first points of the game. Make it 27-19, a chance to cut it to 7 right here. Right, second free throw. That one's down for the second one. (27-20). St. Thomas More with the ball wide open along the baseline is Emily Candelin, and she puts it down. Make it 29-20. 3 by Berta, way off the mark, and it'll go out of bounds. It'll be Cavaliers ball. With a minute 13 left here before the end of the first half. Jacobson into the offensive end. Right side, 3 ball on the way, that's off. And the long rebound comes down to Timmer, and Timmer called for double dribble. And the turnover will give the ball to Scottsbluff. And a substitution for the Lady Bearcats is Izzy Wright checking in for Paige Horn. As full court pressure being set up by St. Thomas More. As Avila will bring it into the front court as the press drops back for St. Thomas More. Wright with it on the right side in the corner. She finds Peyton Berta. Berta puts it on the deck. Starts to drive baseline, kick out. Wright comes up short on the baseline jumper. St. Thomas More, 40 seconds left. Timmer with it. Top of the key, finds Jacobson. They go right side, Duffy. Inside, Ross, and Ross puts it up and in. Ross with 11. 31-20. St. Thomas More by 11 as we count it down. 22 seconds left. Mariah Vila to the baseline, looks and gives it out to Berta. Berta off on the shot. Rebound pulled down by Timmer. Timmer into the front end. 11 seconds left. Driving left side off the glass and in. Timmer with 9. 33-20. Cavaliers by 13. Vila driving right side at the buzzer. And the shot doesn't go. And that ends the first half. We're at halftime here at Scottsbluff High School, and your score, St. Thomas More 33, Scottsbluff 20 on the West Coast scoreboard.
The Verizon family is full of frowns because they're spending too much for their unlimited data and phones, while the Viero family is all smiles because they're getting 4 lines of unlimited data with 2 free Apple iPhone SE for mom and dad and 2 free LG K31 smartphones for the kids, all for just $100 a month. They're saving so much, they're able to get Fido. Find out how you can too at Viero.com or your nearest Viero store. Viero Wireless, keeping you connected.
And welcome back to Scottsbluff High School. We're at halftime, and St. Thomas More leading Scottsbluff 33-20 is your score here at halftime. St. Thomas More jumped out, or I should say Scottsbluff jumped out to a 7-2 lead, but St. Thomas More came roaring back as they took the lead at 14-13 late in the first quarter. And then they expanded it as they went on a 4-0 run to end, or check that, a 10-0 run to end the first quarter. And they led at the end of one, 20-13 at the end of the first quarter. St. Thomas More outscoring Scottsbluff in the second quarter by a count of 13-7. And they lead here 33-20 at the end of the first half. We'll take a look at the individual totals for both teams after this timeout, as St. Thomas More leads Scottsbluff 33-20 on the West Coast scoreboard.
As the year draws to a close, friends and family come together to celebrate the season. While people have many holiday traditions, a long-standing favorite is driving around town looking at the dazzling displays of Christmas lights. Lights that wrap around eaves, windows, and doors. Many of them installed with expertise and care by the professionals at Renewal by Andersen. They'd like to thank their partners, staff, customers, and community for allowing them to be part of your lives. Merry Christmas and best wishes for a wonderful new year from everyone at Renewal by Andersen.
Find out what convenient really means at the Western Travel Terminal. Start with our great selection of food and drinks, from for real milkshakes and fresh brewed coffee to snacks and hot food. Next, check out our beer and spirits with their everyday low prices. Finally, let us work for you with our full-service gas station and automatic truck and car wash. All this can be found at 822 South Beltline in Scottsbluff. Western Travel Terminal, your convenient shopping, restaurant, and full-service gas leader.
Back at Scottsbluff High School, we're at halftime, and St. Thomas More, the visitors from Rapid City, South Dakota, with a 33-20 lead over the Lady Bearcats at halftime. Take a look at the individual numbers first for the Cavaliers. They had two players leading the way for them, Haley Timmer with 9 and Marin Duffy also with 9 points for the Cavaliers. 11 points for Reese Ross, 3 points for Scarlett Grimshaw here at half, and Emily Candlin with 2 points at halftime. For Scottsbluff, leading the way is Emma Foote with 7 points. 3 points each for Peyton Berta, Anna Kelly, and Mariah Vila at half, and 2 points each for Callie Wright and Jamison Howard. But the Lady Bearcats saw a 10-0 run by St. Thomas More at the end of the first quarter, and they trailed at the end of one, 20-13, as St. Thomas More outscoring Scottsbluff in the second quarter, 13-7 to lead here at half, 33-20. We'll come back with more here on the halftime show, as St. Thomas More leading Scottsbluff 33-20 on the West Coast scoreboard.
New season and new fashion is in at Compliments for you and your home. Check out what's new from Tribal and Charlie B. From light layers for warm days and cool nights to reversibles that are a must-have for the season, Compliments has the style for you. With great looks come great deals. Compliments always has weekly deals to bring more style into your life. Get ahead of the trends and get the new shapes, shades, and colors this season at Compliments for you and your home. 1708 Broadway, downtown Scottsbluff.
I've struggled with my weight since I was 13, but weight loss surgery changed my life. I've lost 120 pounds, 80 inches, and gained a whole new outlook on life.
Weight loss surgery may be the answer to your weight and health problems. Regional West offers the support of skilled surgeons and a dedicated bariatric team for your journey to a healthier you. Learn more about weight loss options at Regional West. It's time for a new you.
Jeff Kelly back at Scottsbluff High School at halftime of the girls' game, and the Lady Bearcats looking at a 13-point deficit as St. Thomas More out of Rapid City, South Dakota leads it 33-20 here at half. Other games involving girls around the Panhandle. At the end of the first quarter, the Sidney girls leading Alliance 27-10. The Alliance girls still looking for their first win on the season. One other game, Chadron is at halftime with Bridgeport, and the Bridgeport girls with a 34-13 lead over the Chadron girls. Another action going on here on a Saturday afternoon in western Nebraska. Let's take another break, and we'll come back with the second half. But at halftime, St. Thomas More leading Scottsbluff 33-20 on the West Coast scoreboard.
Hydrozen. Unplug and recharge. What is Hydrozen? It's total body relaxation. It's total body recharge. It's floating weightless on water. Floating your aches, pains, stresses, and worries away. Hydrozen is a revolutionary new therapy using Epsom salt saturated water as a way to relax and rejuvenate your body. And it's now available in Scottsbluff. It is for most ages and has many benefits to the mind and body. Visit hydrozenfloat.com or call us at 308-63-FLOAT.
Come in and see gifts for everyone at TC and More. Great gifts are waiting at TC and More, 1621 Broadway, Scottsbluff.
And welcome back to Scottsbluff High School at halftime. 33-20, St. Thomas More leading the Lady Bearcats. At halftime, or close to halftime, Buffalo leading the Denver Broncos 21-13. As both teams back out on the floor, getting things warmed up. And we will get ready for second half action here, as the Lady Bearcats looking to crawl out of a 13-point deficit here. And we'll see they will probably start the same starting five: Mariah Vila, Callie Wright, along with Izzy Wright, Emma Foote, and Jamison Howard. Well, for more than 125 years, Wells Fargo Advisors has created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. Call Ryan Windhorse at 632-7561. Together, we'll go far. St. Thomas More, their same starting five: Jenna Jacobson, Haley Timmer, Scarlett Grimshaw, Reese Ross, and Marin Duffy. Scottsbluff in the home white uniforms, red letters and numbers trimmed in black. And St. Thomas More in the road blue uniforms with white letters and numbers. And the Cavaliers will have it to start this second half. As the inbounds pass comes to Jacobson, she'll bring it to the offensive end. The bounce to Grimshaw on the right wing. Looking down low, they find Duffy one more time. Kick out Grimshaw. She drives to the basket, off the glass and in. Scarlett Grimshaw with 5 in the game. And it's now a 15-point Cavalier lead. Scottsbluff working from left to right, has it at their offensive end. As driving is Emma Foote, kick out to Wright. Wright takes it, free throw line extended. Quickly left side, Izzy Wright for 3, count it. But check that, Mariah Vila. Vila with 6. 35-23. St. Thomas More leading. The drive by Timmer, the kick out to Jacobson for a 3 ball. Long rebound. They work it inside to Timmer, and the held ball and the possession arrow gives it to Scottsbluff. Gabby Robbins checking into the Cavaliers lineup. So the Lady Bearcats will have it. Still trailing 35-23. Avila into the offensive end, finds Callie Wright, puts it on the floor, trying to avoid the double team in the corner to Izzy. Izzy drives, and she's fouled from behind. So both Izzy and Callie Wright in the Bearcat lineup. So As the foul was on Jenna Jacobson, she picks up her third, and she'll quickly check out, and Jada Molman will check in. As Emma Foote with the inbounds, they work quickly to Howard to the right side. Skip pass, Avila, 3-ball once again. Back iron, high rebound. Molman pulls it down, gives it up to Timmer. Timmer on the push up the right lane line, off the glass and in. Haley Timmer gets up the floor fast. 37-23. Cavaliers with the lead. Wright on the dribble, takes it right side beyond the arc. Now spin move to the basket, off the glass. It won't go, but Wright draws the foul. And the foul was on Jada Molman. She picks up her second. And Callie Wright steps to the line. Second team foul on St. Thomas More. Wright drains the first one. Her first points in the game. Looking to make it 37-25. Second one on the way, and that one falls through, and Wright with her first two of the game. 37-25. Bearcats trail it by a dozen. Gabby Robbins into the front court, right side pass. They work it inside to Duffy against Howard. Spins with the left hand, and it falls in for Duffy with 9 first half points. Right with it in the corner. One dribble, kick out on top, quickly right side. Izzy Wright for 3, that bounces off. Timmer pulls down the rebound. She'll bring it across for the Cavaliers against Avila. Driving right side and off the glass and in. And Haley Timmer with 4 points to start off this third quarter, makes it 41-25. St. Thomas More with 5.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Avila out front on the dribble. As they work at top of the key, Jamison. Callie right in the corner, right side, Avila. Bearcats working around the outside of the arc. Howard with it. Wright drives, kick out Avila. Avila to the free throw line. Back outside Howard for a 3-ball. Back iron is Timmer, comes down with the rebound, streaking up the court, up the right lane line. She'll kick it to Molman, who lays it up and in. Molman, her first 2 of the game. 43-25. Cavaliers. Wright cut off on a baseline drive, right side. Bounce out on top quickly, left side, Avila. Avila holds, cross court, right. Callie driving, cut off there to Izzy. She holds, now takes it into the paint. Triple team, ball knocked away as Timmer gets it ahead on the run out to Robbins, and Robbins fouled on her way to the basket. And she'll go to the line to shoot 2. And the foul was on Wright. Picks up her first team foul on the Lady Bearcats. As Gabby Robbins, a 5'5" sophomore, drains the first free throw. And coming in for the Lady Bearcats will be Sabrina Harsh, and a timeout on the floor. Scottsbluff takes the timeout, a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. Well, Monument Physical Therapy in Gering offers the Bumps and Bruises program, offering 1 free consultation and 1 free follow-up for all area athletes. Monument Physical Therapy in Gering, and Russell's Automotive, your family-owned go-to for all of your quality automotive repair needs. As we said, this will be the last game before the break for the Lady Bearcats, as they will next be in action at the Hastings Holiday Tournament that will be on the 29th and 30th of December, and the opponents there to be determined. And then Lady Bearcats will start off 2021 as they will host South Sioux City on the 4th of January. So a long trip from South Sioux City here to Scottsbluff, but South Sioux City will make the long trip here on the 4th of January. Gabby Robbins at the free throw line for St. Thomas More. They lead at 44-25. Free throw off, no good. The rebound run down by Timmer, and St. Thomas More continues at their offensive end. Inside the arc, the jumper up and good for Candlin. And it's 46-25. Cavaliers on top with 4:08 left here in the third quarter. Peyton Berta into the Lady Bearcat lineup, gives it up to Anna Kelly, top of the key. Back to Berta. Berta drives left side, cut off there by Ross. Cross-court pass to Kelly, tipped out by Timmer. So it'll remain with the Lady Bearcats. Emma Foote will trigger the inbound. Quickly comes into Avila. On the wing, right side, she'll get a high screen from Harsh, but doesn't use it. Cross-court pass. Here's Peyton Berta with it. Top of the key to Anna Kelly from the right wing for a three ball. Rolls around, won't fall. As Harsh there with the rebound. And she's fouled by Gabby Robbins as she comes down with the rebound. That'll be the second personal on Gabby Robbins and the third team foul on the Cavaliers. Emma Foote to trigger the inbound. Scottsbluff left to right, looking to bounce it inside of Vila. Triple team, she'll get out of that and bring it out. Top of the key, reset the offense. They lob down low to Foote. She bounces it off of Duffy. And it'll stay at the Lady Bearcat end. Lady Bearcats trailing it 46-25. The inbounds comes to Harsh on the low block right side. Spins to the basket. Shot doesn't go. Duffy pulls down the rebound. She'll bring it up the left side for the Cavaliers. Baseline jumper on the way, off the mark by Candlin. As Foote comes down with the rebound to Kelly, ahead to Avila. Mariah on the right side. Now takes it outside the arc in the corner. Back outside to Kelly. Cross court. They work it quickly to Berta on the left side. Inside the arc. Berta starts in, cut off by Ross. Now she drives baseline, the bounce pass to Kelly. That's stolen away by Timmer. Timmer on the push up the right side, and she's pushed from behind prior to the shot by Sabrina Harsh. And Sabrina Harsh will pick up her third personal foul. And that'll be the second team foul on the Lady Bearcats as Jacobson, Grimshaw, and Molman into the Cavaliers lineup. And a little confusion as Duffy also came into the lineup. That would have been 6. Grimshaw looking to trigger it in. They triggered outside to Ross. Right back to Grimshaw. To Jacobson as they'll reset the offense. She calls out play number 1. Timmer on the left side. Skip pass. Right side Jacobson for a 3. Count it. Jacobson, her first points of the game. 49-25. St. Thomas More as Anna Kelly's 3 is off at the Lady Bearcat end. And St. Thomas More comes down with it. Grimshaw. They'll give it up to Jacobson. Timmer on the right side beyond the arc. Picked up there by Harsh. Takes it into the paint. Loose the handle. Loose ball picked up by Jacobson. Here's Grimshaw back to Timmer on the left side for a 3 ball. Count it. Haley Timmer, 16 points in the game. 52-25. St. Thomas More as a pass knocked away. Reese Ross comes on with it. Looks down low baseline to Jacobson. Outside Molman. Top of the key. They try to bounce inside. Scottsbluff gets a hand on and Harsh tied up. And the possession arrow giving the ball to the Lady Bearcats. As the foul on Sabrina Harsh was her third. And substitutions on both sides as Callie Wright, Jamison Howard, and Izzy Wright checking in for the Lady Bearcats. Avila into the front court. Scottsbluff left to right. Now dribbles right side, bounces baseline, finds Izzy Wright, and her shot blocked by Molman. And the ball will remain at the Scottsbluff end. They will inbound baseline right. Bounce inside Avila on the wing right side, top of the key, Peyton Berta. Berta on the dribble, spin move to the free throw line, back outside Avila. 3-ball, count it. Mariah Avila with 9. 52-28, St. Thomas More, and a 30-second timeout taken by the Scottsbluff Bearcats. Will stay with us. Following this one, we'll recap this game, get some post-game comments from head coach Dave Bolish, and then we'll set you up for the boys' game. 52-28 is the score. It was 33-20. St. Thomas More at halftime. As the Lady Bearcats had an early lead in the game at 7-2. But then St. Thomas More tied it at 13 in the first quarter and then went on a 10-0 run to end the first quarter and led 20-13 at the end of one. Cavaliers with the ball. They work right to left as Grimshaw wasn't looking for the pass as Duffy picks up the loose ball. They'll work it to the right side to Jacobson. Duffy with it. Skip pass inside. They go to Molman. Spin move left side, and the offensive foul called on Molman. And Jada picks up her third. And the 15 foul on the Cavaliers. Here's Emma Foote back into the Lady Bearcat lineup for Izzy Wright. Avila into the front court with the right-handed dribble. Has it left side. Looking. Finds Emma Foote. Foote has it tipped away. Avila picks it up. Looks at the three from the right wing. Now works it inside. Callie Wright there against Grimshaw. Nothing doing. Now she'll put it on the floor. Bounce down low. She finds Emma Foote. Foote can't make the layup. And a tie-up on the rebound. And the possession arrow will give the ball to the Cavaliers. 38 seconds left here in the third quarter. So pressure set up by Scottsbluff. As McKenna Jacobson is checked in. She gets it to Jenna. They work it quickly up the floor against Scottsbluff pressure. Grimshaw. Jacobson, top of the key. Left side pass down in the corner. Grimshaw inside to Duffy. Kick out. Jacobson, three from the right side. That one's off the back iron. Peyton Berta comes down with the rebound. 17 seconds left. Ahead to Wright. Wright on the dribble. She'll launch the three. Count it. Mariah Avila. She's got 12. 52-31. 3 seconds left. Jacobson in the paint. Loses a handle. As the shot can't get put up by the end of the quarter. We're at the end of three. It's St. Thomas More 52, Scottsbluff 31 on the West Coast scoreboard.
Who is Hydrotex? Hydrotex manufactures and distributes over 300 different high-performance lubricants, including fuel conditioners, hydraulic and transmission fluid, and more. We've been helping customers improve their operations for more than 80 years with products made in the USA. We sell directly to customers and can even deliver right to your door to offer excellent service and value. Our products are made to exceedingly extend drain and grease intervals to reduce maintenance and labor costs to improve the budget. Whether you're in a factory, farm fleet, or like to go fast, Hydrotex is here to help. Visit your local Hydrotex dealer in person or online today.
Fourth quarter action here from Scottsbluff High School. St. Thomas More with a comfortable 52-31 lead over the Lady Bearcats as they outscore Scottsbluff 19-11 in that third quarter. St. Thomas More with the ball. Grimshaw gets a screen from Duffy, takes it to the top of the key, looks down low. Pass safe from going out of bounds. Timmer can't convert on the off the basket, and then pulled down by Reese Ross, who puts it back up and in, and she's fouled. Jamison Howard with his third personal foul. 54-31 with Reese Ross at the free throw line. She can't convert on traditional three-point play. She gets her own rebound, and it's knocked out of her hands. It'll remain at the St. Thomas More end here. Grimshaw will trigger the inbound. Looking, gets it down low. Timmer all alone, nobody there, and Timmer puts it up and in. She's got 18. 56-31, St. Thomas More here in the fourth quarter. Three, Peyton Berta off the mark. Emma Foote, rebound put back, comes up short, and the rebound last touched by Scottsbluff. And the Cavaliers with the ball. Timmer will trigger the inbound. Pressure by Scottsbluff. They get it into Ross. Ahead to Moore. She throws it away. Run down in the backcourt by Emma Foote. Quickly ahead, Scottsbluff. Avila with a three ball off the front iron. Peyton Berta. Rebound put back. Berta with 5 in the game. 56-33. St. Thomas More on top. Timmer drives into the paint. Kick out Duffy along the baseline. Outside to Grimshaw to Jacobson. Reset the offense. Timmer now work with it right side. Duffy bounce pass inside to Ross to the basket, off the glass and in. And Reese Ross with the basket. And the foul was on Wright, and she can't convert on traditional three-point play as the rebound tipped out of there by Timmer, and a foul called on Timmer as she battled with on the ball. And the foul was on Marin Duffy, her first. Team's first. Check that, team sixth. Avila with it. Gives it up to Wright. Cross court back to Avila. She puts it on the floor. Right side now. She'll take it back out beyond the arc. Three ball off the front iron. Jacobson comes down with the rebound. St. Thomas More comes the other way with it. Timmer dumps it inside. Ross to the basket, and a foul prior to the shot on Jamison Howard. Non-shooting foul. St. Thomas More will trigger the inbound. Get it quickly in to Grimshaw out on top. Here's Duffy with it. Looks down low. Finds Timmer in the paint. She splits the double team and puts it up and in. Haley Timmer with 20 points. 58-33. St. Thomas More Cavaliers on top. Check it at 60 now. 60-33. As Howard trapped in the corner, tries to get it ahead to Berta. Ball's knocked away by Ross. Quick on the inbounds to Avila inside the arc. The jumper off the mark as Izzy Wright knocked to the floor. As the foul was on Grimshaw. Picks up her second. That's a 7th team foul on the Cavaliers. So that will put Wright at the free throw line as Gabby Robbins checks in for St. Thomas More. First one in and out, no good. Ross pulls down the rebound with 5:42 left in the game. Robbins into the front court to bounce to Timmer on the right side. They look down low, find Ross. Ross can't convert on the layup, gets her own rebound. Put back misses the mark. And a foul down low. And that will put Emma Foote at the free throw line. So we'll walk to the Scottsbluff end. And the foul was on Jada Molman. And she picks up her 4th. So Emma Foote at the line to shoot 1-1 here as she drains the front end. It makes it 60-34. Second one on the way. That one's in for Emma Foote. She's got 9. 60-35 with 5:25 left in the game. Dump it inside to find Molman. She spins to the basket against Avila and puts it up and in. 62-35, a deep 3 by Avila, misses everything. And it'll go back over to the Cavaliers, and a line change for the Lady Bearcats as Avery Fox, Anna Kelly, Paige Horn, Quincy Johnson, and Sabrina Harsh checking in for the Lady Bearcats. And McKinney Jacobson checking in on the Cavaliers side. The wholesale substitution for head coach Dave Bolish with 5 minutes left in this contest. Robbins on the outside to McKenna Jacobson. Cross-court pass to Roth. She'll take it left side. Free throw line extended, looking for Jacobson, and she throws it away. And the turnover gives the ball to Lady Bearcats with 4 minutes and 51 seconds left. Stay with us. We'll have the Runs of Post-Game show and our Taco John's player of the game and get you set up for the boys game. Paige Horn with it, finds Sabrina Harsh. Harsh to the free throw line. Picks up her dribble, looks down low. Ball stolen away. Outlet pass. Thrown away by St. Thomas More. Anna Kelly picks it up in the backcourt. Brings it into the offensive end. Lady Bearcats left to right. Paige Horn in the corner. Sabrina Harsh looks at the 3. Didn't take it. Still on the dribble. Takes it inside the arc. Double teamed, and then she's tied up, but she'll be fouled by Gabby Robbins. And the 19 foul on St. Thomas More. And that'll bring Ari King into the Cavalier lineup for the first time here this evening. And Sabrina Harsh at the free throw line. Misses the front end as a rebound ripped down by Robbins. And St. Thomas More with a 62-35 lead over the Lady Bearcats in possession of the ball and the lead. Left side pass, now top of the key. There's Jacobson. Right side is Candlin. Drives cut off. They'll work it back out on top to Robbins. Here's Candlin with it. Drives baseline. The bounce on the left side. Nothing doing. Back out on top. Robbins with the ball. Picks up her dribbles. They work it right side now. King driving against Avery Fox. And Avery Fox commits her first personal foul. And that's a 17 foul on the Lady Bearcats, so that will put St. Thomas More at the free throw line. And Eric King to shoot 1-1. First one comes up short. And it goes out of bounds. It'll go over to Scottsbluff with 3:38 left, 62-35. St. Thomas More is led from the end of the first quarter. Paige Horn to Sabrina Harsh. Harsh will put it on the deck, take it down low. The shot too strong off the glass. Gabby Robbins comes down with the rebound. Long down court pass ahead to Candlin on the left side. Back out on top. Robbins with it, drives. Kick out 3 ball on the way. McKenna Jacobson off the mark. Rebound, the kick out back to Candlin. Now they work it once again right side to Robbins. Back now right to left. Candlin to the free throw line. 2:56 left in the game. Robbins on the drive. Continue to work with it outside the arc. King with it. Finds Candlin. Candlin drives baseline. Kick it left side. Robbins into the paint. The runner, that's blocked by Johnson. And Harsh comes down with the ball. Outlet pass thrown away as King picks up the ball for St. Thomas More. 2:26 left in the game. Candlin on the dribble out front. Molman with it, right side, outside, holds the ball above her head. As Candlin looks at the three, wanted to take it, now she'll put it on the deck, drive to the basket, cut off, ball knocked away. Quincy Johnson picks up the ball. And we want a timeout, a full timeout taken by head coach Dave Bolish. 62-35, St. Thomas More on the West Coast scoreboard.
We do two pictures just like we've done in the past, one straight down and one from the side, but it's better in the fact that they're going to get called back less, there's greater accuracy, and it's a lot easier to find it in dense breasts. A woman should start getting their mammos at age 40 every year, and 1 in 8 people get breast cancer, so it's the best way to find it is early detection.
Holiday recycling tips.
The holidays bring wrapping paper, boxes, and trees. Remember, when done with these items, recycle them. Wrapping paper can be collected and recycled in one of the city's recycling bins. Boxes can be collapsed and stored to use later or recycled. Finally, your old Christmas tree can be dropped off at this location. This holiday season, give thanks and a start to a healthier new year. Meet at Tri-City Stormwater.
Back to action out of the timeout, and the ball thrown away by Scottsbluff, loose on the floor, and it's picked up by St. Thomas More as traveling called. And turn it right back over to the Lady Bearcats as Shea Willits is checked into the Lady Bearcat lineup. She's got the ball out front. Picks up her dribble, now looking. She'll find Tierra West in the Lady Bearcat lineup. West with it on the right side, has it knocked away. Ball picked up by Robbins to Jacobson. Candlin holding the ball on the right wing, looking, can't find anybody. Now she'll give it up to King. They look down low, find Robbins, and a three ball in and out by Jacobson, but Molman with the putback once, twice, doesn't go. Rebound outside, St. Thomas More with 1:13 left with the ball and a big lead. Three ball on the way, count it for Candlin. It's a 30-point St. Thomas More lead, 65-35. Paige Horn bounces inside. Quincy Johnson against a triple team. Shot is an air ball and then a foul as Jacobson pulls down the rebound. And the foul was on Paige Horn. She picks up her first. And that'll put McKenna Jacobson at the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1. And hits the first one. Her first points in the game. Second one rolls out, and the rebound comes down to Horn. 45 seconds left. Into the front court ahead. Shea Willits on the left side. Kicks it outside to Fox. Fox drives to the basket, shot off the mark. Johnson comes down with the rebound, and she'll put it up and in. Quincy Johnson with two. 66-37. 25 seconds left in the game. Deep three, misses everything by Candlin. Lady Bearcats the other way. Harsh ahead to Johnson on the run out, and Johnson lays it up and in. She's got 4 quick points. 66-39. And the Lady Bearcats will see a 2-game winning streak broken, and they will drop to 6-2 on the year as Gabby Robbins holds the ball. And that's it here this afternoon on the girls' side as your final score, St. Thomas More 66 and Scottsbluff 39 on the West Coast scoreboard.
At Elite Physical Therapy, we provide preventative and rehabilitative treatments that maximize function and promote well-being for patients of all ages. With 2 locations in Scottsbluff and Gearing, we offer the convenience of you choosing your location with the same great services no matter where you go. Stop into one of our locations today, in Scottsbluff at 214 West 27th Street or in Gearing at 10th and M Street, and see what Elite Physical Therapy can do for you. Treatment you need and care you deserve.
Logos in Gearing is the place to get all of your school spirit gear, personalized gifts, and promotional items for your business and employees and banners for any special event. Logos is also the only place to stop for custom screen printing or embroidery. You can even design it yourself on their interactive website. Stop into Logos today. They'll design it, print it, and have it to you in no time. There's no job too big or small for Logos. That's Logos in Gearing.
And welcome back to Scottsbluff High School as the girls' game is in the books. And it was all St. Thomas More here this afternoon as they come away with a 66-39 score. That was the final, I should say. And with the loss, the Scottsbluff Lady Bearcats dropped to 6-2 on the year, and they see a 2-game winning streak come to an end as St. Thomas More saw Scottsbluff jump out to a quick 7-2 lead in the first quarter, but St. Thomas More went on a 10-0 run, and the Cavaliers led it 20-13 at the end of the first quarter. St. Thomas More outscoring Scottsbluff in the second quarter 13-7, and St. Thomas More led at halftime by 13, 33-20. St. Thomas More 19-11. They outscore Scottsbluff in the third quarter, and the lead expanded for St. Thomas More at the end of 3, 52-31. And St. Thomas More continued in the fourth quarter as they outscore Scottsbluff 14-8 to win it 66-39. At a couple of points in that fourth quarter, St. Thomas More opened up a 30-point lead at one point at 65-35. That was in the fourth quarter. So Lady Bearcats drop it 66-39. They go to 6-2 on the year, and with the win, St. Thomas More is now 3-0 on the year, undefeated. We'll come back, take a look at the final scoring totals on the Runza post-game show. And Runza doesn't like to think of themselves as just another restaurant in town. They like to think of themselves as part of the community. Runza with locations in Scottsbluff, Gearing, and Shadron. We'll come back and have more here on the Runza post-game show. But your final score, St. Thomas More 66, Scottsbluff 39 on the West Coast scoreboard.
We do 2 pictures just like we've done in the past, one straight down and one from the side, but it's better in the fact that they're going to get called back less, there's greater accuracy, and it's a lot easier to find it in dense breasts. A woman should start getting their mammos at age 40 every year, and 1 in 8 people get breast cancer, so it's the best way to find it is early detection.
Western CPAP Supply has earned an impeccable professional reputation within the Wyoming and Western Nebraska region. Helping you get a good night's sleep is our passion. Our professional team understands sleep disorders from a personal and professional level because we have sleep disorders too. We use CPAP every night, and sometimes it just helps to work with people who share common ground. Our accredited CPAP supply company is approved by Medicare and Medicaid and is in network with most major insurance companies in the region. Western CPAP Supply. We're here to help.
And welcome back to Scottsbluff High School as the girls' game is in the books. And St. Thomas More with a 66-39 decision over the Lady Bearcats. Taking a look at the individual scoring totals for St. Thomas More here in this contest, they were led tonight by Haley Timmer. The 5'11 senior finished with 20 points on the night. She had 9 at halftime, 11 in the second half for her 20 points. Double figures also tonight for Reese Ross as she finishes with 15 this evening, 11 in the first half, 4 in the second half. Double figures also for Marin Duffy as she finishes with 11, 2 in the second half. 5 points for Scarlett Grimshaw, 7 points for Emily Candelan, 4 points for Jada Molman. Jenna Jacobson with a 3 ball in the third quarter. She finishes with 3. And McKenna Jacobson with 1 point here for the St. Thomas More Cavaliers. On the Lady Bearcat side, double figures for Mariah Vila as she finishes with 12 points here tonight to lead all Scottsbluff scorers. Emma Foote with 9, followed up Peyton Berta with 5. 2 points each for Izzy Wright and Callie Wright. 3 points for Anna Kelly. She hit a 3 in the first quarter. That was all the scoring from Anna Kelly tonight. Jamison Howard with 2 and Quincy Johnson with 4 points on 2 baskets as time wound down in the game, as Quincy Johnson ends up tonight with 2 points for the Lady Bearcats. So the Lady Bearcats see the first half of the season come to an end on a losing note, losing it 66-39 to St. Thomas More. As head coach Dave Bolish will join us here in just a few minutes as they cleared the gym at the end of the girls' game and did a quick clean here in the gym, and now the fans are being allowed back in, so we will continue to await head coach Dave Bolish as the Lady Bearcats go to 6-2 on the year. The only other loss this season was to Cody, Wyoming a week ago at that Gillette tournament up in Gillette, Wyoming, at a tournament that St. Thomas More, I think, also took part in. As the boys teams now coming out onto the court. Scottsbluff starting to go through pre-game warm-ups here. And here comes the Cavaliers from St. Thomas More as we continue here on the post-game show on the girls' side, as the girls for the Lady Bearcats lose it to St. Thomas More. 66-39 was the final score there. We'll come back. We'll take a break, come back, and name our Taco John's player of the game and get some post-game comments from head coach Dave Bolish. Once again, your final score: St. Thomas More 66, Scottsbluff Lady Bearcats 39 on the West Coast scoreboard.
Home buying is filled with decisions. Neighborhood, floor plan, fenced yard. Make one choice that's easy. Start with FNBO first. We'll guide you home. Home buying is filled with decisions. Square feet, Fixer-upper? Room to grow? Make one choice that's easy. Start with FNBO first. We'll guide you home.
The holidays are a time to connect with family, with friends, with each other. After a busy year, the holidays are the perfect time for laughing together, playing together, talking together, and celebrating together. Spend time this holiday season connecting with the people that mean the world to you, and let Allo take care of the connectivity.
And welcome back to Scottsbluff High School here in the Runza post-game show for the end of the girls' game. As Runza doesn't like to think of themselves as just another restaurant in town, they like to think of themselves as part of the community. Runza with locations in Scottsbluff, Gering, and Shadron. Well, the player of the game is brought to you by Taco John's of Scottsbluff and Gering. Make Taco John's a game day tradition by unwrapping the original before or after every game. And our Taco John's player of the game here on the girls' side, we are going to give that to Mariah Vila as she finishes with a dozen points here this evening. She had 3 at halftime. She has 9 in the second half, but she was held scoreless in the second and fourth quarters. So Mariah Vila is our Taco John's player of the game. Still awaiting head coach Dave Bolish to make an appearance here and get some final comments from him on this one, as this one kind of got out of hand early for the Lady Bearcats, as Lady Bearcats were down at the end of the first quarter 20-13 as St. Thomas More ended it with a 10-0 run. It was 33-20 St. Thomas More at halftime, and that lead expanded to 52-31 at the end of 3, and the final ends up being 66-39 is your final score, as the Lady Bearcats now 6-2 on the year, and they see a 2-game winning streak snapped, and they will next be in action at the Hastings Holiday Tournament. But both the boys teams out on the floor, as Scottsbluff, the boys will try to get a win here this afternoon to go to get their 3rd straight win, as they come into this afternoon's action at 4-2, riding a 2-game winning streak. And the last time out on the boys' side, the Bearcats got a 61-38 win, as Dave Bolish joining us. So we will grab him here on the, I guess, runs the post-game show, the pre-game show. This was a tough opponent here tonight. You had a quick early lead, but then they kind of went on a quick run in the end of the first quarter, and that was kind of the difference.
Yeah, I mean, I was really proud of our kids for stepping up and just bringing it right off the bat. I thought they did a really nice job of that. Geez, that shot that Avila hit was probably like 27 feet. I mean, that was that first shot of the game, so that got us going with some momentum there. But, I mean, that's an unbelievable team. That kid is unbelievable. She didn't do it by herself. She had some help, but I don't know what she ended up with, but she was really good. She's going to go to USD. She's going to have a great career. We got to see her as a sophomore, and now here she is as a senior. So hats off to them. That's a great ball club. I think they could win Class B, towards the end of the year here. I think they're going to be super competitive in the Class A where they're at in South Dakota. And, we just have to kind of take our medicine. We got to look at the positives, 6-2. We haven't been 6-2 as a program in a long time going into Christmas. We've competed every game. We've won a lot of games. We had a lot of good things happen last night. We're going to keep building and just move on to the next thing. So,
what was the one thing about this St. Thomas More team that concerned you?
Yeah, I just think that they were so solid across the board. They make very few mistakes. They're very disciplined. they're well coached. I mean, Brandon's unbelievable. He's been there for 20 years, and that's what happens when you let coaches get in and run a system and teach kids and be part of a youth program. I mean, he's been there for 20 years, and so he's got a new group of kids that know exactly what he wants, how he wants it done, and they do that. And so I just think that the impressive thing with them is they don't make many mistakes. We probably forced 3 turnovers tonight, tops, and out of our press, and we had to get out of that, and they're disciplined. They see the ball well, they see the floor well, and move the ball excellent.
You certainly don't want to go into the break on a losing note, but you've got a couple days of practice before the moratorium, and then I think a day of practice before you go to the Hastings tournament. What kind of things do you work on, or what kind of things did you see here this afternoon that you're going to need to work on?
That's a good point. I think our biggest takeaway from tonight is just a post defense. I think we really got to execute better there. We want to take away the drop step from high school kids. We want to make them turn and face middle. I didn't think we did a good job of that tonight. I thought we got lost a little bit on the backside. So post defense, we got to improve on. Those kids are super skilled, but they're certainly not the biggest kids we'll see all year. So our interior defense is going to be a focus for us. We want to be able to iron out that 1-2-2 in the half court. I think that's a weapon for us. We didn't do a great job of rotating in that. So I just think that there's a couple things that we can tidy up, but it's like I told the girls, when you live by the 3, you die by the 3, and it wasn't there for us tonight. So that's just a lesson you got to take, but that's our style, and we got to teach them to keep believing in the way that we play. We just kind of had the mentality of, I'm going to make the next one. I never miss 2 in a row, and that's how we play, and that's kind of how we're built. That's our size, and it works for us most of the time. And tonight, hats off for them, and we'll go try to get better.
This has kind of been a tough stretch for you here this week. Gehring Tuesday night, you travel to Chadron, and you've got another game less than 24 hours later. How's this team doing, I guess, health-wise, mental-wise?
Yeah, I think mentally we're good. I think, physically we're good. I think it was a really good thing for us. I think we got in a little better shape. I'm disappointed about the moratorium because I think we just got to where we want to be, and so now we'll take a couple steps back, take one forward. But the Gehring game is always the Gehring game. That's always tough playing up on the road, but we're trying to get the kids to be better at playing well 2 or 3 days in a row. That's something that we learned last year at the state tournament. We played great basketball on Thursday night, and Friday night we played our guts out. We played as hard as we could, but we didn't go to the next level. And so we have to continue to improve every single night, every single day. And that's a lesson that we got to learn because of the opportunity we had last year. So I think we're doing fine. I think we're doing fine. I think they're going to show up and be ready to work.
All right. Well, a tough one for you this afternoon. We appreciate you stopping up.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
All right. Dave Bollish joins us here on the post-game show as the Lady Bearcats go down to defeat 66-39 to St. Thomas More. We'll come back with more and set you up for the boys game. But once again, the girls drop a 66-39 decision to St. Thomas More on the Wesco scoreboard.
At 21st Century Equipment, we're proud to introduce the new Build Your Own tool. Build the John Deere you've been wanting and see how affordable it really is. Visit 21stcenturyequipment.net to build your own compact utility tractor, mower, or gator. It's easy to add implements, attachments, and view financing options. Build the exact tractor for your needs at a price you can afford, all from the comfort and safety of home, with the new Build Your Own tool at 21stcenturyequipment.net.
Welcome to Kelly's, home of the Valley's best selection of wine, spirits, and beer. Whether you're brand loyal to the tried and true brew or really enjoy trying something different and new, Kelly's has something for everyone. Family owned and operated and right on your way on West 27th Street in Scottsbluff. Kelly's Liquor. If you can't find it at Kelly's, it's not worth drinking.
And welcome back to Scottsbluff High School. Girls game in the books, and the boys getting ready to get underway here as St. Thomas More, the opponent, taking on the Scottsbluff Bearcats as the Bearcats come into I guess we can say this evening's action with a record of 4-2, as they are now currently riding a 2-game winning streak, as they started out at the Western Conference tournament, went 2-1 there, and lost in the championship game to Alliance 49-36. Then they dropped their first game at the Gillette tournament as they dropped the game to Campbell County, Gillette I should say. 90-68 was the final score there. They come back to win their next two over Cody, Wyoming a week ago, 55-38, and then defeat Chadron last night. The final score was 61-38 in that game. Scottsbluff jumped out to a 21-14 lead at the end of the first quarter, and a big second quarter for the Bearcats as they outscore Chadron 14-5, and Scottsbluff led 35-19 at halftime. Bearcats came out of the locker room and outscored Chadron in the third quarter by a count of 20-10 to lead 55-29 at the end of three, and a low-scoring fourth quarter with Chadron outscoring Scottsbluff 9-6, but Scottsbluff with the 61-38 win over Chadron last night to go to 4-2 on the year. St. Thomas More, the Cavaliers on the boys' side, they come in to this afternoon's action with a record of 2-1 on the year. They started out the season back on December 11th as they defeated Cody in that Gillette tournament. They defeated Cody 61-28 was the final score there. Then in the second game of that Gillette tournament, they lose to Thunder Basin out of Wyoming 55-40 for their first loss of the season. And back on December 15th, they defeated Douglas by a count of 49-42. And this will be their last game before the break, and then they will come back with Sioux Falls Christian on December 30th. Then they'll get into 2021 as they will take on Hamlin out of Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and then on January 5th they will take on Belle Fourche, South Dakota. So we'll come back, we'll take a break, and we'll come back with our starting lineups here in this one as the Scottsbluff Bearcats try to go for three in a row as they will take on St. Thomas More. And this is the Platte Valley Company's pregame show. We'll be right back after this timeout.
Many people count on space heaters and electric blankets to help stay warm in the winter. Here are a few safety tips. Space heaters need space all around them. Only buy space heaters that are tested and labeled by a national recognized facility. Before using a space heater or electric blanket, inspect the cord for cracks or warm spots. Finally, turn off electric blankets when not in use. Space heaters and electric blankets can provide needed comfort or can be deadly if not used with care. So use caution this winter season. This message is brought to you by Chimney Rock Public Power District, your touchstone energy partner, the power of human connections.
And welcome back to Scottsbluff High School as we get set for the boys game between the Scottsbluff Bearcats and the St. Thomas More Cavaliers. As we said, Scottsbluff comes in with a record of 4-2, riding a 2-game winning streak. And for St. Thomas More, they come in with a record of 2-1. They just got their season underway back on December 11th at that Gillette tournament, as of course the Bearcats are starting the season off on December 3rd with the Western Conference tournament as Scottsbluff advanced all the way to the championship game. And lost to Alliance in that championship game. And Scottsbluff and Alliance, the boys have one more game as they will match up with Alliance Tuesday night. That game will be here at Scottsbluff High School. And Alliance ranked in the top 10 in Class B in the state of Nebraska. And then after that Alliance game on Tuesday night, the Bearcats will be off as the moratorium starts on December 23rd. That will run through the 27th, and then teams will be able to get back into action after the 27th. And Bearcats will travel to Hastings to play in the Hastings Holiday Tournament. That'll be on the 29th and 30th of December. Now the starting lineups, looking at it as St. Thomas More will start this way. It'll be Ethan Burnett, a 5'10 junior. Cade Candelin, a 6' junior. Charlie Larson, a 6'3 senior. Ryan Wojcik, a 6'2 senior, and Ben Feist, a 6'3 senior. For the Bearcats, they will start this way. It'll be Tyler Hari, a 6'2 junior. Kellen Harris, a 6'1 sophomore. Trevor Schwartz, a 6'3 junior. James Bruner, a 6'4 senior. And Isaiah Mendoza, a 6' senior. As both teams out on the floor, going through some final warm-ups. Glad you could be with us this afternoon on 106.9 The Trail, KHYYFM.com, and also coming to you here on KNEB.TV, radio TV double dip here for you this Saturday afternoon, going into Saturday evening. St. Thomas More making the trip down to Scottsbluff. St. Thomas More out of Rapid City, South Dakota. And Scottsbluff will also, this season on the boys' side, of course, they make the annual Cheyenne East, Cheyenne Central games. This year the Cheyenne East game will be here at Scottsbluff, and then Bearcats will travel to Cheyenne to take on Cheyenne Central. And Scottsbluff will also host Casper Natrona out of Casper, Wyoming. That game will take place on the 30th of January. So some teams from the state of Wyoming making a trip here to Scottsbluff. So after the first of the year, Scottsbluff will start it off with Mitchell, and then they will travel to Ogallala, a team that I got to see last night as Gehring traveled to Ogallala, and the girls got the win over Ogallala. The Gehring girls break a 4-game losing streak as they were winners over the Ogallala girls 49-38, but the boys not so lucky as the Ogallala boys remain undefeated, and Gehring drops a 79-50 decision to Ogallala. So that's a team that Scottsbluff will see on the 12th of January. Just about ready to get things underway as we'll have the introduction of the starting lineups. Scottsbluff is dressed in the home white uniforms here tonight with red letters and numbers trimmed in black, and St. Thomas More, much like the girls, are dressed in the blue road uniforms. As getting set for action here. And they cleared the gym between games. And so we will see our national anthem one more time here from Scottsbluff High School, as we'll have the ROTC bring the colors out here before this contest. Here's our national anthem. And our national anthem here as we get ready for the start of the boys game. And the Scottsbluff ROTC color guard presenting the colors here prior to the boys game. And now we'll have the introduction of the starting lineups. And St. Thomas More will be introduced first, as Ethan Burnett introduced. Cade Candelin also being introduced for St. Thomas More. And the final player for St. Thomas More being introduced is Ben Feist, a 6'3" senior. And the Bearcats and Tyler Hari introduced a 6-foot junior, Kellen Harris. Kellen Harris just a sophomore at 6'1". And here's Trevor Schwartz being introduced. Trevor is 6'3" junior, James Bruner. And the final Bearcat to be introduced is Isaiah Mendoza. And the Bearcats looking to extend their winning streak to 3 games here as they will take on a St. Thomas More team that is 2-1 on the season. And jumping it up will be James Bruner against Charlie Larson. And our opening tip brought to you by Papa Murphy's Pizza at 2801 Avenue B in Scottsbluff. It's love at 425 degrees. And don't forget to register for the Papa Murphy's Text Club for a sweet deal. As the tap controlled by St. Thomas More, they will work from left to right here in this first quarter. Burnett on the dribble out front. Gets it high post to Feist. Feist holding. Gives it up to Wojcik. Wojcik with the jumper off the mark. Long rebound run down by Burnett. To the right side. Driving is Wojcik into the paint. Shot blocked. Scottsbluff comes up with it. Mendoza up the left side. Into the corner. Hari. Cross-court pass. Trevor Schwartz holding. Puts it on the floor. Give it up to Mendoza. Mendoza drives right side. Pull-up jumper from 10. Is good for 2 points. 2-0 Bearcats. Burnett out front. And a pass intended for Wojcik. Tipped out of bounds. Keep it at the Cavaliers' end. Quickly in. Burnett gets the pass back. Takes it top of the key now, pulls it out between the circles, picked up there by Harris. Candelin with it, quickly left side back to Burnett. Looking inside, nothing there. Here's a 3 on the way by Wojcik, had his shot altered. He'll give it up for a three for Candlin. And Candlin gives St. Thomas More a 3-2 lead here with 6:39 left in the first quarter. Hari on the right side, top of the key, Isaiah Mendoza, and Mendoza shuffles his feet. And a Bearcat turnover. Gives it right back to St. Thomas More here. Burnett into the front court. St. Thomas More left to right. Burnett looked at the three, didn't take it, picked up by Harris. Cross-court pass to Wojcik on the left side, kick out, three ball on the way from the corner. Candlin, 2 for 2 from beyond the arc. 6-2 St. Thomas More here early in quarter number 1. Quickly up the floor comes Harris. Scottsbluff right to left. In the corner, Bruner holding. Skip pass, here's Harris for a three ball. Off the front iron, pulled down by Larson. St. Thomas More in the blue road uniforms here tonight. Burnett holding on the right wing, looking top of the key. Here's Feist with it. Looking, he'll take the wide open three, top of the key and drain it. Burnett, a 6'3 senior, 9-2. St. Thomas More jumps out to an early lead. Hari, three ball off the mark. Burnett comes down with the rebound, quickly up the floor. Ahead, Candlin on the right side, holding right back to Burnett. Looking inside, the bounce. Feist, top of the key. He looked inside with the pass, not there as Trevor Schwartz has him picked up. On the drive, left side, cutting to the basket is Wojcik to make it 11-2. And Scott Gullion wants a 30-second timeout as St. Thomas More has jumped out to a quick 11-2 lead here as we're just into the first quarter here from Scottsbluff High School. Well, be sure to contact Jennifer Urdialis, your local 5-star lender with Castle and Cook Mortgage, for a simple, friendly, and fast loan process for your home purchase or refinance. Contact Jennifer today. Castle and Cook Mortgage, the key to your castle. Saw this in the girls' game, even though the Lady Bearcats held an early lead. The St. Thomas More girls went on a 10-0 run in the first quarter and led 20-13, I should say, at the end of the first quarter. Pressure set up by Cavaliers, comes into Tyler Hari. He'll get it to Harris. Harris picked up by Burnett in the backcourt. Across the 10-second line, Harris with the dribble, picks it up, swarmed by Burnett, finds Hari. To the right side in the corner. Here's Isaiah Mendoza with it. Toss out on top. Trevor Schwartz looks. Lob it down low and throws it over the head of James Bruner. And a turnover for the Bearcats. That'll give it right back to the Cavaliers out of St. Thomas More High School in Rapid City, South Dakota, with a 9-point lead here early in the first half as Caleb Hollenbeck is checked into the St. Thomas More lineup. Burnett, top of the key with it. Now he'll pull it out. Right back to Hollenbeck. Hollenbeck drives, cut off in the right corner to Candlin, and Candlin with a three ball, his third here in this first quarter. 14-2. St. Thomas More, 4:09 left here in the first quarter. Hari on the right side drives to go baseline to the basket. Shot doesn't go, but he draws the foul. And he'll go to the line to shoot two. As the foul was on Candlin. He picks up his first. And Tyler Hari at the free throw line, a 6'2 junior. He drains the first one and makes it 14-3. And another foul shot for Tyler Hari. Second one on the way. That one is through for Hari. 14-4. St. Thomas More on top by 10. Wojcik, top of the key, right side pass. He finds Hollenbeck. St. Thomas More works with it on the outside of the arc. Wojcik with it. As Candlin pulls it out. Good defense by Scottsbluff. As Larson drives into the paint. Nothing doing there. He'll have to kick it back out. Patience being shown by St. Thomas More. High post, Wojcik with it. He'll turn, hand to Hollenbeck. 3 ball on the way, back iron. As Hari battling for the rebound. And a foul on St. Thomas More's Charlie Larson. He'll pick up his first. As Jackson Ostick checking in for the Bearcats. Pressure by St. Thomas More. Get it into Ostick. Tyler Hari with it. Takes it right side into the front court to Ostick. Right back to Hari. Tipped away. Has to save it from going into the backcourt, but the Cavaliers right there to pick it up. Hollenbeck, top of the key. 3. Candlin off the mark. Trevor Schwartz comes down with the rebound. The outlet to Harris. Scottsbluff right to left. Harris on the dribble and an offensive foul called on Kellen Harris as he moved Burnett out of the way. And check that, they're going to give it to Trevor Schwartz, his first foul. And Isaiah Mendoza back into the lineup, and Tate Talkington in for Scottsbluff. St. Thomas More with the ball, leading 14-4. Wojcik drives left side in the paint with the right hand, doesn't go, gets his own rebound, putback goes, and he's fouled. Wojcik, the 6'2 senior, down low. And the foul was on Isaiah Mendoza. And that will put Ryan Wojcik at the free throw line. 16-4. And make it 17-4 as Wojcik on the traditional three-point play. He's got 5 as the Bearcats will inbound the ball. Jackson Ostick in the backcourt with it on the dribble. Picks up his dribble in the backcourt, finds Harris. Harris will bring it across up the left side. Quickly back to Ostick. 3 ball, that's blocked from behind by Candlin. And the Cavaliers come up with the ball with 2:07 left in the first quarter. 17-4. Cavaliers with the lead. Pass intercepted by Harris. On the wing, loses the handle on the ball. St. Thomas More picks it up. Burnett. 3 ball on the way, off the mark by Hollenbeck. And a foul on the rebound. And a foul on Ryan Wojcik. That'll be his first. And here comes Caden Patton into the Bearcat lineup. As Kellen Harris takes a seat on the bench. As he inbound to Jackson Ostick. In the backcourt. Mendoza hounded, and a timeout called. The 10-second call was on, and a 30-second timeout taken by Scott Gullion. And we'll keep it right here during this 30-second timeout. And remind you that Floyd's Truck Center, your commercial farm and feed truck center, representing Freightliner, Western Star and Harsh, 322 South Beltline Highway East in Scottsbluff. Glad you could join us here on a Saturday on 106.9 The Trail, KHYYFM.com, and coming to you this evening on KNEB.TV, Allo Channel 15, Mobius Channel 1500, as the Bearcats taking on an opponent from Rapid City, South Dakota. And right now, Bearcats trailing by 13, 17-4 as the inbounds comes backcourt to Ostick. On the dribble, loose the handle, loose on the floor. Still loose. That's picked up by Talkington, and he hits his first two of the game, 17-6. St. Thomas More with the ball. Wojcik on the right side, takes to the free throw line. Ball stripped away, loose on the floor. And James Bruner going after the loose ball. And the foul was on Ryan Wojcik. He'll pick up his fourth team foul as Jack Green checking into the Cavalier lineup with 1:09 left here in the first quarter, 17-6. St. Thomas More on top. The inbounds. Quickly get it to Ostick. Isaiah Mendoza with it. Three ball on the way. In and out. Won't fall for Caden Patton. 58 seconds left. Burnett taunting the dribble out front on the left side. In the corner, Hollenbeck. Look inside to Feist. Kick out. Three ball on the way. Count it for Jack Green, who comes off the St. Thomas More bench. 20-6, 39 seconds left. Mendoza into the paint, cut off, bounces down low to Bruner, and his pass for Talkington knocked out of bounds. It'll remain at the Scottsbluff end. Tyler Hari coming in for Jackson Ostick on the Bearcat side. And Hari will trigger the inbounds pass with 33 seconds left. Looking, gets it in, talking in the corner, looked at the three, takes it into the paint. The runner with the right hand is up and in. Talkington with 4, and a timeout taken by St. Thomas More. Once again, a 30-second timeout, and we will keep it right here. Well, Ally Property Management and Real Estate, from real estate to rental properties to property management, Ally is your friend in real estate. And Hydrotex is your lubrication solution partner, member of the Holiday family of companies. Hydrotex is proud to support local area athletes. So the Bearcat boys have one more game Tuesday before they go into the moratorium period. They will take on Alliance, and that will be Tuesday night here at Scottsbluff High School, a rematch of the Western Trails Conference Championship game that Alliance was a winner in. So Scottsbluff will try to exact some revenge in that game on Tuesday, and then the moratorium starts on the 23rd through the 27th. Token pressure by the Bearcats. Hollenbeck into the front court. Lobs down low to Candlin. Back to Hollenbeck, and he'll throw it into the backcourt where Burnett picks it up. Burnett on the dribble, 8 seconds left. Three ball on the way, in and out by Candlin. Rebound comes down to Green, and Green drains the jumper, and that ends the first quarter. At the end of one, St. Thomas More 22, Scottsbluff 8 on the West Coast scoreboard.
This chair is way too big. It's perfect for us. This one's tiny. That's 'cause it's mine. Hey, this chair is just right. This bed is way too hard. It's perfect for me. This bed is way too soft. Just what I needed. This bed is just right. So come on over to Leeds Heads.
New season and new fashion is in at Compliments for you and your home. Check out what's new from Tribal and Charlie B. From light layers for warm days and cool nights to reversibles that are a must-have for the season. Compliments has the style for you. With great looks come great deals. Compliments always has weekly deals to bring more style into your life. Get ahead of the trends and get the new shapes, shades, and colors this season at Compliments for you and your home. 1708 Broadway, downtown Scottsbluff.
Second quarter action here from Scottsbluff High School on a Saturday evening. Scottsbluff taking on St. Thomas More out of Rapid City, South Dakota. And the Bearcats with the ball to start this second quarter, trailing 22-8. Mendoza on the left side pass, gives it up to Talkington in the paint with the right hand. Talkington can't score. And a battle for the rebound, and falling hard to the floor is James Bruner. And the held ball, the possession arrow gives it to St. Thomas More in the road blue uniforms with black letters and numbers trimmed in white here this evening. And the Bearcats in the home white uniforms here this evening. Burnett into the front court. St. Thomas More left to right here in this first half. Hollenbeck with it to Candlin, looking inside for Larson. It's not there. One more time they'll try it now. The bounce entry. Larson down low, and he's fouled on the shot attempt, as the foul was on Talkington. And check that, it's on James Bruner. That'll be the first on him, third team on Scottsbluff. Larson missing on the first one, as Trevor Schwartz along with Kellen Harris checking back in for the Bearcats for Patton and James Bruner. Larson, second one on the way. That one rattles in, and Larson with his first points of the game makes it 23-8. St. Thomas More. Harris quickly into the front court on the dribble. Gives it up to Talkington. Cross-court pass, Trevor Schwartz. Three ball on the way, off the mark. Rebound tipped around, and Hari pulls it down, but he commits the foul. And that'll be the first on him. Fourth team foul on the Bearcats. So the ball will go over to the Cavaliers of St. Thomas More as we near the 7-minute mark here in this first half. Burnett into the front court to Candlin. Now they work it back to Burnett on the right wing. Holds, now puts it on the floor, now picks it up, looks down low. Here's Larson with it. Nothing doing it, kicks it back out to Burnett. One dribble, Burnett back to Larson. High post, cross court. Burnett looked at the three, didn't pull the trigger. Here's Hollenbeck, and a foul away from the ball, as Tyler Hari picks up his second personal foul here in the second quarter. And that'll bring James Bruner back into the Bearcat lineup. And Tyler Hari will sit down with those two personal fouls here in the first half. Cavaliers to inbound at their offensive end. Burnett looking. Bounces down low, and putting it up and in is Cade Candlin. And he scores his 11th point to make it 25-8. St. Thomas More. Scottsbluff quickly the other way. Mendoza with it, right side, outside, holding. One dribble, bounces it to Talkington. It goes off the foot of Candlin, out of bounds, and will remain with the with the Bearcats. Bruner will inbound, far sideline. Toss comes backcourt to Harris. He'll bring it into the offensive end. Trevor Schwartz, right side, outside. Top of the key on the two-handed pass to Harris. Back to Mendoza, free throw line. Has it stripped away, regains, and puts it up and in. Isaiah Mendoza with 4. 25-10. Scottsbluff trailing by 15 here. 5:56 left in the first half. Burnett starts the offense. He'll hand it to Hollenbeck. Gets a high screen. Hollenbeck back to Feist. Feist will hand it. Candlin starts to drive, cut off there by Harris. Back to Burnett. They'll reset things as Harris gets a hand in there, steals it away on the run out, and Harris slams it through, but a foul prior to the shot. And the foul was on Ethan Burnett. That'll be his first 5th-team foul, but quick hands by Kellen Harris, stealing that ball away from Burnett. Bearcats toss in. Here's Harris with it. Top of the key, takes it to the right side with the right-handed dribble, looking in the corner. Isaiah Mendoza bounce out on top to Schwartz. Left side pass. Talkington into the paint, kicks down low, finds James Bruner all alone, and Bruner puts it up and in. 25-12. Bearcats 5:10 left here in the first half. Burnett into the front court, left side pass. Here's Hollenbeck getting a screen, bounce inside. Down low, the turnaround by Feist, and that's blocked by Bruner, but Bruner's going to be called for the foul. And for James Bruner, picks up his second and the sixth team foul on the Bearcats as Ben Feist, the 6'3 senior. First chance at the free throw line tonight. Hit a three earlier in the first quarter. Comes up short on the first opportunity. Second one on the way. That one rattles through for Feist. He's got 4. 26-12 Cavaliers. Harris into the front court on the dribble. Gives it up to Talkington. He'll launch from bonus distance and drain it. Talkington, his first 3 of the game. 26-15. Talkington with 7. Feist drives baseline against Bruner. Spin in the paint. Shot rolls off, won't go. Bruner comes down with the rebound. He'll bring it across himself. Goes behind his back into the front court. Dishes left side. Talkington drives. Nothing doing. Back to Harris. Harris on the dribble in the corner. As Talkington is the last to touch it as it's knocked out of his hands. And that'll bring Jackson Ostick, a 5'8 junior, into the Scottsbluff lineup. And Isaiah Mendoza will get a rest here. 4:14 left in the first half. 26-15. Cavaliers on top. Hollenbeck into the front court on the dribble. On the bounce, here's Feist with it. Top of the key. Larson work it left side to Hollenbeck. Inside to Larson. Kick out back to Candelan for a 3. His first of the game. 29-15. Harris at the free throw line extended. Drives left side. Goes baseline. Shot doesn't go. And the foul was on Caleb Hollenbeck. He'll pick up his first 16. Both teams with 16 fouls here. Talkington tosses the inbounds to Schwartz, quickly to Bruner. Bruner cross-court pass to Talkington as off the mark on the pass, and a Scottsbluff turnover gives it back to the St. Thomas More Cavaliers with 3:38 left in the first half. 29-15. Cavaliers on top, and a quick substitution is they're not going to let Tyler Hari check in. He'll come back in the next opportunity with those 2 personal fouls. Burnett with the ball into the front court. As Candelan goes down low, Feist in the paint, puts up the shot off the front iron. Talkington comes down with the rebound, and Talkington fouled by Feist. And it'll be the first on him. And the 7th team foul. And we'll walk to the Bearcat end where Talkington will shoot the 1-and-1. And Tyler Hari back into the Scottsbluff lineup. And Hollenbeck coming back in for Wojcik on the Cavalier side. Talkington hits the front end. 8 points for Talkington here in this first half of this game. 29-16 as he rattles them both in. 29-17. 3:18 left in the first half. Burnett into the offensive end for St. Thomas. More to Candelan. Right side, outside, cross-court pass. He finds Charlie Larson. Hollenbeck work at top of the key. Feist with it. Back to Burnett on the dribble, brings it top of the key now, drives down the left lane line all the way to the basket. Nobody stopped Ethan Burnett. And he lays it up and in, 31-17. St. Thomas More with 2:49 left in the first half. Harris behind the back dribble into the front court to the free throw line, stops there, finds Ostick in the corner. To Schwartz, back to Ostick, quick ball movement by the Bearcats. Talkington to Harris on the right side. Down low, Schwartz has to save from going out of bounds. Hari with it. And Hari stepped on the baseline. And that'll give it right back to the Cavaliers. Jack Green back in on the St. Thomas More side. They've got the ball with 2:26 left, leading 31-17. Burnett finds Candlin on the right side, picked up by Ostick. Back to Hollenbeck, drives left side, goes up and under. Shot doesn't go, but he'll go to the line to shoot two. As the foul was on Scottsbluff's Trevor Schwartz. That'll be the second on him. And both teams in the bonus now. As Hollenbeck drains the first one. His first points of the game. We get 32-17. Isaiah Mendoza and Caden Patton come into the Bearcat lineup. Hollenbeck on the second one. He's got 2 points in the game. It's 33-17, St. Thomas More. As they have token pressure Mendoza into the front court. Picked up there by Feist. Quickly to Hari for a three, top of the key. And Tyler Hari with a three, his first of the game. 33-20, Bearcats trail it by 13 with 1:53 left in the first half. Holland back out front, drives right side, bounces down low to Feist. His layup doesn't go, but Green with the rebound. He's fouled on the putback. He'll go to the line to shoot two. And Isaiah Mendoza commits his second personal foul. And the 8th team foul on the Bearcats as we count it down here in the first half. Green drains the first one. 6 for him. As Green converts them both. Jack Green with 7. 35-20. Patton to Ostick, wide open for a three, and Jackson Ostick drains a wide open three. His first points of the game. 35-23, Cavaliers, 1:24 left in the first half. Green, left side, outside, holds it. Top of the key, Hollenbeck. Cross court to Burnett. He looks up at the clock. They'll work some time. Hollenbeck on the right side. Takes it free throw line, pulls up, jumper good. Caleb Hollenbeck with 4. 37-23, Mendoza driving that, stolen away by Candlin. 54 seconds left. Burnett will walk it into the offensive end for the Cavaliers. To Candlin. He'll turn hand to Hollenbeck. 42 seconds left. Hollenbeck holds the ball as Patton comes out to pick him up. Still on the dribble. Works with it right side, and then he's fouled by Patton. And that'll be the first on Patton. And Talkington back in for the Bearcats. He'll come in for Patton. And Hollenbeck at the free throw line, drains the first one. (38-23). Hollenbeck good on both of those. He's got 6. 39-23, Cavaliers. Ostick in the backcourt, trap, gets it ahead to Hari. To Harris on the right side. Back to Hari, holds the ball, 22 seconds left. Mendoza, 3 ball, count it. Isaiah Mendoza with 7. 39-26. Counted down first half, 10 seconds left. Now 9. Burnett on the dribble, gets a high screen, takes it left side. Picks up his dribble, cross court. Hollenbeck at the buzzer, off the mark. And the putback doesn't go, and we're at halftime. There at Scottsbluff High School, your score, St. Thomas More 39, Scottsbluff 26 on the West Coast scoreboard.
Are you looking for the perfect place to hold a wedding, family reunion, holiday office party, or business meeting? Well, look no further. The Hampton Inn and Suites Hotel and Conference Center is just the place for you. We're a full-service banquet facility that can host up to 400 of your guests. Stop in and see our spacious open-concept meeting rooms and begin planning your special event or family gathering today. Let us do the work for you so you can enjoy your guests. For personal service, stop by the Hampton Inn and Suites front desk.
When you call Gearing Valley Plumbing and Heating, you will have options. Repair it, rebuild it, or update it. Whether your furnace stops working or your bathtub won't drain, Gearing Valley Plumbing and Heating provides the services you need to be comfortable. Weekends, holidays, or late nights, we will be there. With over 30 years of service, our certified technicians and cutting-edge technology can keep your systems running at their peak efficiency. Gearing Valley Plumbing and Heating, every time we enter your home, we leave it a better place to live.
And welcome back to Scottsbluff High School. We're at halftime of the boys' game, and St. Thomas More with a 39-26 lead here at the half. Scottsbluff jumped out to a 2-0 lead to start this game off, but then from there it was a 14-0 run by St. Thomas More, and they led it 14-2. At that point, they led at the end of the first quarter 22-8, and they expand the lead in the second quarter, going up by as many as 15 at 38-23. And Scottsbluff, though, here at halftime trailing 39-26. We'll come back, look at the individual scoring, but at halftime it's St. Thomas More 39, Scottsbluff 26 on the West Coast scoreboard.
At Elite Physical Therapy, we provide preventative and rehabilitative treatments that maximize function and promote well-being for patients of all ages. With 2 locations in Scottsbluff and Gearing, we offer the convenience of you choosing your location with the same great services no matter where you go. Stop into one of our locations today, in Scottsbluff at 214 West 27th Street or in Gearing at 10th and M Street, and see what Elite Physical Therapy can do for you. Treatment you need and care you deserve.
Fly United Airlines, operated by SkyWest with Western Nebraska Regional Airport. United is dedicated to going the extra mile for you with daily flights to and from Denver, along with a commitment to excellent service. Reserve your flight today, and remember, United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flights. While at the airport, stop and enjoy authentic Italian food at Roma Italian Restaurant. Plus, Hertz Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
Halftime here at Scottsbluff High School in the boys' game, and St. Thomas More on top, 39-26 is your score here at the half. The individual scoring totals here at halftime Kate Candlin leading the way for the Cavaliers of St. Thomas More out of Rapid City, South Dakota with 14 points. 7 points at halftime for Jack Green. 6 points for Caleb Hollenbeck. Ryan Wojcik with 5. Ben Feist with 4. Ethan Burnett with 2 first half points, and Charlie Larson with 2 points here at halftime. On the Bearcats side of the ledger, Talkington leading the way for Scottsbluff with 9 points here at halftime. Tyler Hari with 5. 7 points for Isaiah Mendoza. 3 for Jackson Ostick, and James Bruner with 2 points here in the first half. Tyler Hari, Trevor Schwartz, James Bruner, and Isaiah Mendoza each with 2 personal fouls here at halftime. We'll come back with more, and we're at halftime of the boys game, and St. Thomas More on top of the Bearcats, 39-26 on the West Coast scoreboard.
Hydrozen. Unplug and recharge. What is Hydrozen? It's total body relaxation. It's total body recharge. It's floating weightless on water. Floating your aches, pains, stresses, and worries away. Hydrozen is a revolutionary new therapy using Epsom salt saturated water as a way to relax and rejuvenate your body. And it's now available in Scottsbluff. It is for most ages and has many benefits to the mind and body. Visit hydrozenfloat.com or call us at 308-63-FLOAT.
Jeff Kelly back here at Scottsbluff High School. We're at halftime of the boys game, and St. Thomas More leading the Bearcats 39-26 in the girls game that was just prior to this one. The St. Thomas More girls with a 66-39 win over the Scottsbluff girls. And for the Scottsbluff Lady Bearcats, they go to 6-2 on the season. We'll come back with more here at halftime from Scottsbluff High School. St. Thomas More leading Scottsbluff 39-26 on the West Coast scoreboard.
Hey, I've been hanging out here a long time outside of Panhandle Auto Group, and boy, do they have a great selection of vehicles.
And their sales team is great to work with, and you can also get your vehicle serviced and detailed too.
Welcome to Panhandle Auto. This is Sam Serta, General Sales Manager. It has been our pleasure to serve you for the past 2 years. At Panhandle Auto, we have a seat for everybody. Whether you need a vehicle for yourself, a son, or daughter, our team will go above and beyond to satisfy your needs and even your dreams. So again, thank you from Sam Serta, General Sales Manager at Panhandle Auto, for allowing us to earn your business. At Panhandle Auto,
it's time for something different.
This chair is way too big. It's perfect for us. This one's tiny. That's 'cause it's mine. Hey, this chair is just right. This bed is way too hard. It's perfect for me. This bed is way too soft. Just what I needed. This bed is just right. So come on over to Leeds Heads.
Both teams back out on the court here at Scottsbluff High School as halftime wrapping up. St. Thomas More leading the Bearcats 39-26. And glad you could join us here this evening on 106.9 The Trail, KHYY FM, and on the TV side at kneb.tv. We'll take our final break here at halftime, come back with the start of the second half. 39-26, St. Thomas More leads it on the West Coast scoreboard. Back at Scottsbluff High School, halftime over. Third quarter ready to get underway as St. Thomas More back out on the floor with Ethan Burnett, Cade Condolin, Charlie Larson, Ryan Wojcik, and Ben Feist. And for the Bearcats, Trevor Schwartz, Isaiah Mendoza, Kellen Harris, James Bruner, and Tyler Hari on the floor for the Bearcats as they have the ball to start this second half. Scottsbluff will move left to right. Harris to Hari on the right side beyond the arc, top of the key. He finds Bruner looking. Two-handed pass goes through the hands of Harris. He regains on the left side. On the dribble, step back, jumper off the mark. Trevor Schwartz tips out the rebound, but Larson picks it up. And St. Thomas More will come the other way. They're right to left here in this second half. Bounce high post ball knocked away from Larson. Looking, toss it back out on top. Burnett with it. Against Harris. Hands to Condolin. To the top of the key, inside the arc. Back to Burnett. They work it into the corner. Down low to Wojcik. Inside Feist. Or check that to Larson. He'll kick it back out to Feist. Good defense by the Bearcats here to start off this third quarter. Larson with it. Tries to bounce inside as Trevor Schwartz got a hand in there to knock it away, and the Bearcats come away with it, trailing 39-26. Mendoza, three from the left corner, count it. Isaiah Mendoza with 10. And it's a 10-point lead at 39-29. Burnett into the front court, drives down the left lane and lays it up and in. Ethan Burnett answers right back for St. Thomas More. Mendoza, top of the key, left side, weak pass, intercepted. The other way on the run out, Feist scores it and he's fouled. And he'll go to the line to shoot two as they count the basket. And the foul was on Isaiah Mendoza, picks up his third. And that'll put Ben Feist, a 6'3 senior, at the free throw line. Convert on traditional three-point play, and he does. He's got 7. 44-29. St. Thomas More, 6:09 left in the third quarter. Hari with it. Cross-court pass to Isaiah Mendoza. Back to Hari, left side. Trevor Schwartz, three ball on the way. Misses everything. Hari runs down the rebound, tosses out on top. Quickly to Mendoza. Here's Schwartz one more time. That one off the back iron, long rebound. Burnett up the left side to the basket. The layup with the left hand doesn't go, but he's fouled by Trevor Schwartz. And Schwartz picks up his third personal foul. Quickly, 2 team fouls on the Bearcats. And St. Thomas More will inbound. Burnett to trigger it in. The toss out on top. Condolin, he'll launch from bonus distance off the mark. Trevor Schwartz comes down with the rebound. Scottsbluff the other way. Mendoza on the left side drives, and he's fouled on his way to the basket. As the foul was on Wojcik, picks up his third, and the first team foul on St. Thomas More's Hollenbeck checking back in. Scottsbluff on the inbound. Mendoza tries to get into the corner to Hari, knocked away by Condolin. And it'll remain with the Bearcats. Bruner to trigger the inbound. Toss out on top. Here's Harris with it. Holding, picked up by Burnett to Hari. Hari, top of the key, free throw line, nothing doing. Back to Harris. Harris takes it, spin move in the paint to the basket, too strong. Battles for the rebound. Mendoza comes out of there with it. To Schwartz quickly inside Bruner in the paint. He'll take the turnaround. That one won't roll in. Larson comes down with the rebound for the Cavaliers. To Condolin ahead. Hollenbeck pull-up jumper inside the arc. Count it. Hollenbeck with 8. 46-29. St. Thomas More on top. Quickly to Hari in the right corner, looking inside. Nothing doing is now they'll work at left side. Back to Mendoza. 3-ball on the way. Count it. Mendoza back-to-back threes here in this third quarter. 46-32. The deficit now. High post. Here's Larson with it. 3-ball on the way. Off the mark by Candle in front iron. And Scottsbluff comes the other way with it. James Bruner free throw line. Shuffled his feet. Trying to get it right side to Hari. And Tate Talkington along with Jackson Ostick checking in for the Bearcats here with 4:17 left in the third quarter. 46-32. St. Thomas More has led since the first quarter. Burnett on the dribble into the paint. Outside to Jack Green, who's checked into the Cavalier lineup. High post as Feist hands it to Hollenbeck from the charity stripe. He hits it from 15 feet away. 48-32, St. Thomas More. Mendoza on the dribble, out front. Right side pass, Ostick holds it. Looking. Now he'll take one dribble, find James Bruner. Back to Ostick, left side. Tate Talkington, 3-ball off the mark. Burnett comes down with it, long down court pass. Hollenbeck thinks better of taking the three, and he'll give it up to Ethan Burnett. High post pass. Feist, he'll spin, go to the basket right side, and the shot doesn't go. And a foul prior to the shot, as the foul was on Scottsbluff's Trevor Schwartz. Picks up his fourth personal foul, and he'll take a seat on the bench as Caden Patton will take his place in the Bearcat lineup as St. Thomas More inbounds inside to Green, and Green lays it up and in, and he's fouled on the shot. And Isaiah Mendoza picks up his fourth personal foul, so now Trevor Schwartz and Mendoza playing with 4 fouls, and he'll quickly come out. And Kellen Harris back into the Bearcat lineup, and Jack Green at the free throw line. 4th team foul on the Bearcats as Green converts on the traditional three-point play. He's got 10 in the game. 51-32, St. Thomas More. In the corner, 3-ball on the way, off the mark by Patton into the hands of Hollenbeck. He'll bring it across for the Cavaliers. Candlin out front to Burnett. Burnett hounded by Harris on the dribble. Takes it into the paint, tries to dish down low to Feist. Pass knocked away, Talkington with it. Left side, check that right side to Bruner. And Bruner lays it up and in, and he's got 4. And Scottsbluff wants a timeout. 2 minutes, 47 seconds left here in the third quarter. 51-34, St. Thomas More on the West Coast scoreboard.
At 21st Century Equipment, we're proud to introduce the new Build Your Own tool. Build the John Deere you've been wanting and see how affordable it really is. Visit 21stcenturyequipment.net to build your own compact utility tractor, mower, or gator. It's easy to add implements, attachments, and view financing options. Build the exact tractor for your needs at a price you can afford, all from the comfort and safety of home, with the new Build Your Own tool at 21stcenturyequipment.net.
Jeff Kelly back at Scottsbluff High School out of the timeout. 51-34, St. Thomas More as Hollenbeck will bring it into the offensive end for the Cavaliers as they work right to left. Here's Hollenbeck on the left side, out on top, Burnett. Right back to Hollenbeck, drives baseline, put up the baseline jumper off the mark. Rebound comes down to Caden Patton. Patton has it stolen away by Feist. Feist to the basket. He's fouled on the shot by Patton, and Patton comes up limping. And Caden Patton with his second personal foul. A final in boys basketball. Grand Island Central Catholic boys defeat Omaha Scott Final score 39-23. As Feist off on the first charity toss as Tyler Hari back in for the Bearcats. And Patton will take a seat on the bench. Scottsbluff outscoring St. Thomas More 18-17 in that third quarter. Second free throw finds the mark for Feist, 52-34. Talkington into the front court on the dribble. Works it to the left side in the corner. Here's Bruner with it. Back outside Harris, quickly to Talkington to Hari. Hari drives and he's fouled on his way to the basket. And Candle in the guilty party for the Cavaliers. Second team foul on St. Thomas More. Fifth 5-team fouls on Scottsbluff. As Charlie Larson will check back into the St. Thomas More lineup. Bearcats to inbound underneath their own basket. Toss out on top. Quickly to Ostick. Talkington to Harris. Top of the key. 3-ball. Bounces off. Won't go. The Cavaliers will come the other way with 1:54 left here in the third quarter. Hollenbeck with it. Plays catch with it out front with Candlin. They continue to play catch with it back to Hollenbeck. He'll turn, hand it to Burnett with 1:30 left here in the first half. As ball knocked away from Burnett. Scottsbluff with it. Harris double teamed in the corner. Jackson Ostick for 3. Off the mark. Feist comes down with the rebound. St. Thomas More quickly across. Burnett with it. Candlin. Once again, they play catch with it out front. Skip pass in the corner. Hollenbeck inside. Feist puts it on the floor and his way to the basket. Ball's knocked out of his hands. It'll remain with the Cavaliers. As Candlin will triggered in, toss out to Hollenbeck, back to Candlin in the corner. They'll bring it out, reset the offense for the Cavaliers. Cross-court pass, Burnett with it, 55 seconds left. Trying to avoid the double team out front on the half-court trap. Burnett continues to play catch with it out front. Burning some time, 42 seconds left. As a pass in the passing lane, tipped away by Harris, and he's fouled on his way to the basket. As he got a hand in the passing lane that time to knock it away. And the foul was on Ethan Burnett. That'll be his second, third team on St. Thomas More. And Kellen Harris, scoreless to this point in the game, looking for his first points here tonight. And gets him right there as he drains the first free throw. One more for Kellen Harris, the 6'1 sophomore. And he drains both of them. 36-52. Kellen Harris with 2. St. Thomas More with the ball. They'll get it into the hands of Burnett. He'll bring it top of the key and reset the offense for the Cavaliers. On the dribble out front, picked up by Harris towards the 10-second line, and his foot touched the 10-second line or the half-court stripe. And over and back called on the Cavaliers, and that'll give it back to the Bearcats. They inbound backcourt. Token pressure. Hollenbeck guards Jackson Ossick as he brings it into the front end. Into the corner. Here's Hari with it. Give it up to Talkington into the paint. Dishes right side. Jackson Ostick back out on top. Talkington deep 3. Count it. Tate Talkington his second 3, and that ends the third quarter. At the end of 3, it's St. Thomas More 52, Scottsbluff 39 on the West Coast scoreboard.
Exceptional care, right here at home. That's the mission of Morrill County Community Hospital. Morrill County Community Hospital is a 20-bed critical access hospital that owns and operates clinics throughout Bridgeport. including specialty outreach clinics and Morrill County Home Health Clinic, as well as Chimney Rock Medical Center, located in Bayard. Our dedicated team is committed to you and our community every time at Morrill County Community Hospital, Bridgeport, Nebraska.
Many people count on space heaters and electric blankets to help stay warm in the winter. Here are a few safety tips. Space heaters need space all around them. Only buy space heaters that are tested and labeled by a national recognized facility. Before using a space heater or electric blanket, inspect the cord for cracks or warm spots. Finally, turn off electric blankets when not in use. Space heaters and electric blankets can provide needed comfort or can be deadly if not used with care. So use caution this winter season. This message is brought to you by Chimney Rock Public Power District, your touchstone energy partner, the power of human connections.
We go to the fourth quarter here from Scottsbluff High School, 52-39. St. Thomas More on top, and they have the ball to start this final 8 minutes. They work right to left. Set the Scottsbluff lineup for you here in just a minute. Hollenbeck with it on the right wing. To Candlin inside to Feist, baseline Larson, kick out 3 ball, Wojcik, count it! Wojcik, 39-55. Scottsbluff trailing as they go down low to James Bruner. And Bruner puts it up and in. 7:23 left in the game. St. Thomas More is led. Since the first quarter, look down low. They find Feist all alone, and he check that Candlin as he puts it up and in. He's got 16 in the game. 57-41. Tate Talkington gives it up to Jackson Ostick, top of the key. Isaiah Mendoza for 3 from the right wing. And Mendoza with another 3, his 3rd in the game. 59-44, 6:50 left in the game. Hollenbeck out front. Now he dribbles to the left side looking. The high pass picked up by Larson. As Wojcik with it, avoids the double team. St. Thomas More playing catch out front. As driving is Wojcik to the basket off the glass. The shot doesn't go, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2. And foul, I should say, was on Jackson Ostick. As he picks up his first 6 team on Scottsbluff. Wojcik off on the first one. Second one on the way, and he drains that one. He's got 9 in the game. 58-44, St. Thomas More. Mendoza on the dribble out front, picked up by Hollenbeck. Swarm, pass tip, picked off by the Cavaliers. On the turnover, they get it ahead to Hollenbeck. So he holds the ball, left side, outside, in the corner. To Candlin, back to Hollenbeck. High post, Feist with it. Right back to Hollenbeck. Wojcik into the paint, nothing doing. Kick it back out, right side pass, Hollenbeck. Patience by St. Thomas More. Hollenbeck one dribble, he's tied up by Talking and knocked away. Hollenbeck regains. They work it outside the arc. 3 ball on the way. Wojcik, long, high rebound pulled down by Tyler Hari. Get us ahead to Jackson Ostick on the right side. Top of the key, Talkington, and Talkington gets called for traveling as he went up for the jumper. And now Trevor Schwartz back in for the Bearcats with those 4 personal fouls. And here comes Kellen Harris back in for Jackson Ostick. St. Thomas More will have the ball, leading it 58-44. Candlin works with the dribble out front, takes it right side in the corner. He finds Larson. Quickly into the corner to Hollenbeck, dump it inside. Wojcik, double team, kick it back out to Candlin, and he drains the 3. He's got 19 in the game. 61-44 Cavaliers. at the Scottsbluff end. Harris's pass is tipped out of bounds. It'll remain with Scottsbluff. They work left to right here in this second half. Tyler Hard, it triggered in, far sideline, backcourt. He finds Harris. Picked up right there by Candlin. Now we bring it across the 10-second line, high post. Here's Mendoza with it. Looking, brings it top of the key. Hari on the right wing, deep three, count it. Hari, his second three in the game. He's got 8. 61-47 with 4.5 minutes left in the game. Candlin up the left side, cut off there. Back to Hollenbeck, works it to the right side. Feist with it, holds it beyond the arc. Looking to put it on the floor. Back to Candlin. Here's Hollenbeck on the left side. Now pulls it out. Popping back out is Candlin. Picked up by Talkington. Takes it on the left side dribble. And there's the 4-minute mark here in the game. Candlin step back and he'll drain the three. 22 points. 64-47. St. Thomas More with 3:56 left in the contest as Harris travels. And a turnover for the Bearcats as Jackson Ostick back into the Scottsbluff lineup. And St. Thomas More has been comfortably in control from the start of this ball game as the Cavaliers want a timeout, a full timeout. We'll take it with them. 64-47. St. Thomas More leads it on the West Coast scoreboard.
Hi, I'm Michelle Perkins of Remax Regency. After branching out, I've returned home to my roots, to the land from which I came and my family has held for 5 generations.
Michelle truly understands what home means and treats you like family as she guides you through the buying and selling process, bringing the latest pricing tools that are not currently being used in this area to sell your home at the highest price in the least amount of time, and to ensure that you do not overpay when buying.
So just give me a call, kick back, Remax, and settle down.
The holidays are a time to connect with family, with friends, with each other. After a busy year, the holidays are the perfect time for laughing together, playing together, talking together, and celebrating together. Spend time this holiday season connecting with the people that mean the world to you, and let Allo take care of the connectivity.
Three minutes, 46 seconds left in the game. St. Thomas More 64, Scottsbluff 47. As the Cavaliers have the ball out of the timeout, Hollenbeck will bring it into the front court. Get it ahead to Candlin, back to Wojcik as Candlin fouled by Jackson Ostick. That'll be the second on Jackson, 7th team foul on the Bearcats. So St. Thomas More in the bonus. And Cade Candlin, a 6-foot junior with 22 points here tonight, misses the front end. Rebound run down by Larson. And Candlin will give it up to Hollenbeck. To Feist as they work with it out front. Candlin right back to Feist. Took it to 3, top of the key, didn't take it, and Hollenbeck fouled by Jackson Ostick. Couple of scores to catch you up in a final. On the boys' side, Bridgeport defeating Shadron 57-44. And at the end of 3, the Alliance boys leading Sydney 46-28. Hollenbeck drains the first free throw. (65-47). Second one rolls off, and Trevor Schwartz comes down with the rebound. Scottsbluff left to right. Hari to Trevor Schwartz, his 3 off the front iron. Rebound knocked around. St. Thomas More comes down with it. Hollenbeck with it. So we near 3 minutes in the game. Here's Hollenbeck on the dribble, free throw line. Now he pulls it back out. St. Thomas More looking for the high percentage shot, trying to avoid the double team. Hollenbeck holds, cross-court pass, Candlin on the wing, deep 3 off the mark. Trevor Schwartz comes down with the rebound. Outlet quickly. Jackson Ostick center court. Right side one-hand pass. Patton, his three off the mark. And a pushing foul down low as Tyler Hari battling for the rebound. And Candlin picks up his third personal. Only the fourth team foul on the Cavaliers. And the Bearcats will inbound baseline left underneath their own basket. Hari looking quickly in to Mendoza. Mendoza drives and gets called for double dribble on his way to the basket. And quickly Tate Talkington off of the Bearcat bench. And we'll have a wholesale substitution here on the Scottsbluff side. As checking in is Michael Mickey, along with Josiah Stans. And our final player checking in is Max Howell. St. Thomas More with the ball. Hollenbeck on the left wing takes it into the paint. The kick out to Wojcik. He'll hold. St. Thomas More running some time. They turn and hand it to Candlin. Holding right back to Wojcik. Right side outside. Takes it into the paint all the way to the basket. Flips with the left hand and it drops. Ryan Wojcik fouled on his way to the basket. He's got 11. 67-47 as St. Thomas More has opened up a 20-point lead. And here's Aaron Nelson coming in for St. Thomas More along with Will Green. And the 6'2 senior Ryan Wojcik at the free throw line. And can't convert the free throw, and the Bearcats will come the other way underneath 2 minutes, a minute 59 left. Stans works with it out front, picks up his dribble. He'll find Patton. They look down low inside, and laying it up and in is Max Howell. He's got two. 67-49. St. Thomas More with the lead. 90 seconds left in the game. Burnett on the dribble out front. St. Thomas More content to play catch with it around the outside of the arc. Aaron Nelson with it. Out front, looking. Now he'll pick up the dribble, go inside to Candlin. He'll pull it back out, and the Cavaliers will waste some more time, but he has it stolen away by Tate Talkington, and Talkington lays it up and in. 67-51. And a timeout. And I think we're going to have a substitution as Matt Larson and Jack Green checking in for the Cavaliers. So Will Green and Jack Green into the Cavalier lineup. Burnett has gone most of the way for the Cavaliers here this afternoon as he takes it to the top of the key. Now pull it back out. Green underneath a minute 48 seconds left. Aaron Nelson to Green. Green to the free throw line. Now he'll pull it back out, and he's fouled. Or check that, a timeout taken for a substitution as Leighton Spratt Spratt checks in. 37 seconds left on the inbound. St. Thomas More with the ball at their offensive end. Aaron Nelson on the dribble, takes it to the right side. He'll hand it off to Matt Larson. Larson on the dribble out front. 26 seconds left. To Kirkenbush. One of those substitutions just came into the game. 17 seconds left. May not see another shot here in the game. Nelson to the right side. 6 seconds left. So St. Thomas More will come into Scottsbluff and sweep both games as They win the boys game 67-51. That's your final. 67-51. St. Thomas More wins it on the West Coast scoreboard.
For the past 44 years, Platte Valley Vacuum and Sewing has been serving the Wyobraska area. That's quite a long time. At Platte Valley Vac and Sew, you'll find quality sewing machines, quilting and embroidery machines, even sergers from name brands such as Pfaff and Babylock, both known for their well-made machinery. Keep in mind you'll receive one-on-one lessons with your machine purchase. Platte Valley Vac and Sew also offers a fine selection of 100% cotton quilting fabrics and a great selection of threads and notions to assist you in most any quilting or embroidery project you might have. For all your sewing machine quilting needs, stop by Platte Valley Vac and Sew, downtown Scottsbluff.
67-51, the St. Thomas More Cavaliers defeat the Bearcats, and they see a 2-game win streak snap, and they go to 4-3 on the year. We'll take a break. We'll come back with the Runs the Postgame Show. But once again, your final score, St. Thomas More 67, Scottsbluff 51 on the West Coast scoreboard.
You may look forward to spending the seasons with family in your home, but not when these critters come knocking on your door. That's where Benzel Pest Control saves the day. Family owned since 1976, we provide prompt, professional, and efficient services to keep your home or business safe and secure all year round.
With 3 generations and more than 4 decades of service to the Nebraska Panhandle and Southeast Wyoming, Benzel Pest Control is the only name in all seasons pest defense.
At Platte Valley Bank, we realize the way people want to bank in the future may be different than it has been. As comfort levels and desires vary by person, banking may be different for some, yet not for others. We offer the best of both worlds, a traditional banking experience with our friendly tellers and an online or mobile banking option with features that you can personalize and utilize anytime, anywhere you go. So you can bank how you want, when you want, and from where you want to. Platte Valley Bank.
67-51, your final score here in the boys' game. And St. Thomas More gets the win, and they go to 3-1 on the season. And the Bearcats will drop to 4-3 as the Cavaliers snap a 2-game winning streak by the Bearcats. Scottsbluff jumped out to a quick lead at 2-0, but from then on, it was all St. Thomas More as they go on a 14-0 run to take a 14-2 lead at that point. They go on to lead at the end of one, 22-8. And at halftime, it was St. Thomas More leading at 39-23 as they outscore, or Scottsbluff outscoring St. Thomas More 18-17 in the third quarter. It was 52-39. St. Thomas More at the end of 3, and St. Thomas More outscores Scottsbluff 15-12 in the fourth to get the 67-51 win. We'll come back with the individual scoring totals in this one as the Bearcats drop one to St. Thomas More 67-51 on the West Coast scoreboard.
The Verizon family is full of frowns because they're spending too much for their unlimited data and phones, while the Viero family is all smiles because they're getting 4 lines of unlimited data with 2 free Apple iPhone SE for mom and dad and 2 free LG K31 smartphones for the kids, all for just $100 a month. They're saving so much, they're able to get Fido. Find out how you can too at Viero.com or your nearest Viero store. Viero Wireless, keeping you connected.
67-51, the Bearcats go down to defeat to St. Thomas More. And this is the Runza post-game show. Runza doesn't like to think of themselves as just another restaurant in town. They like to think of themselves as part of the community. Runza with locations in Scottsbluff, Gehring, and Shadron. And Scott Gullion making his way up here to our broadcast position. And we will hand him the mic and get some final thoughts from Scott on this one as they come off the win last night in Shadron. And they will have to try and get back on the winning track. This was a tough one tonight. He had a quick 2-0 lead, but from then on it was all St. Thomas More here this evening.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't get off to a great start. I thought they played harder. They execute their stuff really well. We just didn't start the game well. And we got to be better at that, and we got to be better at taking stuff from practice to the game and the scout to the game. But I thought we battled back, pretty much played them even the rest of the way. So, I mean, there's positives to come out of it. Obviously, we got to get better and get better starts, and they're a physical team, and we didn't handle it very well today.
What are some of the positives you take from tonight's game?
I just thought some guys coming up with like Tate Talkington, coming up with shooting the ball a little bit better. I thought we had guys make shots. We got better running our offense. I mean, we're just going to continually get better, I think. We got work to do for sure, but I love coaching these guys. They're coachable. They like each other, and they want to get better. So that's what we're going to do.
What kind of things did you see last night against Shadron that didn't show up this afternoon?
I think just intensity. Last night we were the more intense and urgent team, and today St. Thomas More was. And I don't know if we're a little bit tired from last night, maybe just a step slow, but we got to get in better shape. So, we played Friday, Saturday almost all the time, 2 games in a row, so we got to be in better shape and make sure we can play that hard 2 nights in a row.
And talking about that, you're not done for the break. You've got to take on Alliance. That's another tough one coming up on Tuesday.
Yeah, I mean, we get a day rest. Hopefully we can get rested up and be ready to go, and then practice, get some stuff done, and get ready for Alliance. I know we're a better basketball team now than the last time we played them, and I'm excited to get to play them again because I don't think they got our best shot last time, especially in the first half. So guys are ready to play Alliance again.
Is this the kind of game here this afternoon? You had some positives, but there was probably a lot of negatives. Do you kind of put those in the back of your mind and not dwell on those too much?
I don't know if I don't dwell on them, but it's stuff that we got to work on continually. Some of it was stuff that we're trying out with guys. They're learning how to take a scouting report and do some things different than we normally do, but some of the stuff is basic that we got to do better, and then get better on the stuff that I thought we did pretty well. And I think these guys, they're still 5-6 games into 7 games, I guess, in their varsity career, basically. Most of them never played. I think it's going to be continuing. The whole season's going to be like that. There's positives and negatives, and we're going to learn, and they're going to learn, and hopefully by the end we have a really good basketball team we can put on the court.
Is there a point with these young kids that you kind of say, okay, you've seen it, now you need to do it?
Yeah, I mean, we see that they're capable of it. It's just a matter of consistently doing those things. And, it can be hard to be locked in mentally. I mean, mentally and physically, just how hard they have to play and how locked in they have to be. And, I think we see glimpses. And I think if we can get them to do it for 32 minutes, then we have a chance to be a pretty good basketball team.
Well, this one tonight, definitely a tough one tonight, and you don't have a lot of time to bounce back before Alliance comes to town. So some work to do before Tuesday, Scott.
Yep,
we appreciate
for sure.
you stopping by.
All right, thanks.
All right, Scott Gullion joins us here on the Runza Postgame Show as the Bearcats drop one to St. Thomas More. 67-51 is your final score. We'll come back with the individual scoring totals here tonight. As your final score, 67-51, St. Thomas More gets the win on the West Coast scoreboard.
As the year draws to a close, friends and family come together to celebrate the season. While people have many holiday traditions, a long-standing favorite is driving around town looking at the dazzling displays of Christmas lights. Lights that wrap around eaves, windows, and doors. Many of them installed with expertise and care by the professionals at Renewal by Andersen. They'd like to thank their partners, staff, customers, and community for allowing them to be part of your lives. Merry Christmas and best wishes for a wonderful new year from everyone at Renewal by Andersen.
Find out what convenient really means at the Western Travel Terminal. Start with our great selection of food and drinks, from for real milkshakes and fresh brewed coffee to snacks and hot food. Next, check out our beer and spirits with their everyday low prices. Finally, let us work for you with our full-service gas station and automatic truck and car wash. All this can be found at 822 South Beltline in Scottsbluff. Western Travel Terminal, your convenient shopping, restaurant, and full-service gas leader.
And back here on the Runs of Post-Game Show, as we look at the final individual totals as the Bearcats lose one to St. Thomas More, 67-51. For St. Thomas More, they were led in scoring this afternoon by Cade Condlin as he finishes with 22 points on the night. 10 points tonight for Jack Green off the bench, 11 for Caleb Hollenbeck. Ryan Wojcik also finished with 11 points. Ben Feist with 8 on the night. 4 points for Ethan Burnett. And 1 point for Charlie Larson for St. Thomas More as they get the 67-51 win. On the Bearcat side of the ledger, leading the way tonight was Isaiah Mendoza as he finishes with 16, but right behind him was Tate Talkington with 14 points tonight. Tyler Hari finished the night with 8 points, 6 points tonight for James Bruner, 3 points for Jackson Ostick, and 2 points tonight for Kellen Harris. And Max Howell with 2 points for the Scottsbluff Bearcats as they go to 4-3 on the season. We'll come back with our Taco John's Player of the Game here in this one as Scottsbluff drops one to St. Thomas More, 67-51 on the West Coast scoreboard.
This chair is way too big. It's perfect for us. This one's tiny. That's 'cause it's mine. Hey, this chair is just right. This bed is way too hard. It's perfect for me. This bed is way too soft. Just what I needed. This bed is just right. So come on over to Leaf Heads.
New season and new fashion is in at Compliments for you and your home. Check out what's new from Tribal and Charlie B. From light layers for warm days and cool nights to reversibles that are a must-have for the season. Compliments has the style for you. With great looks come great deals. Compliments always has weekly deals to bring more style into your life. Get ahead of the trends and get the new shapes, shades, and colors this season at Compliments for you and your home. 1708 Broadway, downtown Scottsbluff.
And Jeff Kelly back here at Scottsbluff High School as we wrap things up in the boys' game as Scottsbluff falls to St. Thomas More, 67-51 is your final score. Well, the player of the game is brought to you by Taco John's of Scottsbluff and Gering. Make Taco John's a game day tradition, buying and wrapping the original before or after every game. And our Taco John's player of the game is going to Tate Talkington as he comes off the Bearcat bench and finishes with 14 points tonight. That included 2 threes for Tate Talkington. So the Bearcats, they're not done. They will have one more game Tuesday night here at home as they will face the Alliance Bulldogs. And let's just double check as I look at the NSA schedule. It says Now, they don't have it on here against Alliance, but they do have one more against Alliance to wrap things up before the first half of the season comes to an end. So that'll wrap things up here from Scottsbluff High as St. Thomas More comes in and takes both the girls' game and the boys' game from Scottsbluff. I'd like to thank you for listening tonight on 106.9 The Trail and for watching on KNEB.TV. Ani here along with Nick Cheesick. They were at the controls. I'd like to thank them on the TV side as I say goodnight from Scottsbluff High School.
When you call Gearing Valley Plumbing and Heating, you will have options. Repair it, rebuild it, or update it. Whether your furnace stops working or your bathtub won't drain, Gearing Valley Plumbing and Heating provides the services you need to be comfortable. Weekends, holidays, or late nights, we will be there. With over 30 years of service, our certified